King Wu. We've definitely spotted him at the cemetery grounds.
Oh, so that guy finally dared to show himself. Is he truly not afraid of dying? Claude, do whatever it takes to capture him.
Yes, sir.
Listen, you only let me go if I defeat you. Looks like negotiations have broken down. Can't dodge.
There's no time to block you.
So this is your strength.
The winner hasn't been decided yet?
If you do not accept my toast, I will certainly turn you into a ghostly apparition and take you back.
Just give up. Great. Fortunately, it was just a dream, etc.
If the entrance is really hurtful, it will come to my home.
In 2030, dungeon entrances appeared globally. After explorations, development competition, and riots from uncontrolled dungeons, governments confirmed 5 things. First, the entrances cannot be destroyed. Second, clearing a dungeon will close its entrance. If the dungeon is not cleared within the specified time, the entrance will invert, and the monsters inside will pour out into the world. Third, humans who survive and clear dungeons will become adventurers, thus embarking on a path of extraordinary abilities. Fourth, the higher the level of monsters in a dungeon, the greater the rewards for clearing it. Fifth, the highest level dungeon bosses cannot be completely destroyed, even by nuclear warfare. Over the past 10 years, dungeon entrances have gradually become accepted by the public. Information about dungeons and adventurers has also been allowed to be gradually disclosed to the public. According to reports from Adventurer Weekly, adventurers are extremely rare, but each one is a multi-millionaire. Because of this, the profession of adventurer has become extremely popular. For ordinary people, becoming an adventurer is like a ticket to instant success.
So, my 3-year career as an adventurer has earned me over $500 million in wealth. Of course, for someone like me who has just become a legendary adventurer, this is only the beginning.
But few people know that behind every high-level adventurer, there are many ordinary adventurers and innocent civilians who have made sacrifices. And our protagonist, Chen Hai, happens to be one of the few who knows this secret.
You really have given me quite a tough problem to solve. The underground car that can make people rich overnight is of no use to me. After all, I have plenty of money, and I remember the death rate in the dungeon seemed to be very high. I might die. Or just hand it over to the official Adventurers Association, and maybe you can get some special benefits in return. Hey.
No antivirus at all.
Well, but it's not a good idea to leave it here. When the time is up, the entrance will flip and all the monsters will run out, and everyone will suffer. So I'll take a look at what type of dungeon this is. If the mortality rate is high, I'll move to another city and call the police before leaving. If the mortality rate is low, I will handle it myself, and then move if I really can't handle it. Then call the police. Hey, not bad. It's a slime-type hunting entrance.
You can judge the level of a dungeon entrance by the size of the entrance. The entrance at Shanghai's place is too small, so it can only be entry level.
Hello. You have a delivery. Here. It's your package. Please sign here.
Okay.
By the way, bro, you didn't happen to discover a wild dungeon entrance, did you? Otherwise, why would you be carrying a chain lock on your back?
Wait, did I just give myself away? I play Knuckle Fighter, and I was planning to change my old armor for new ones. What's wrong? Problem?
No problem. I was just asking. This person seems really strange, or is it just my imagination?
I already knew that ordinary citizens are really fascinated by the idea of becoming adventurers, but being probed so bluntly by someone is honestly a bit creepy. Good thing my disguise is pretty convincing. But could there be a bug in this box? Well, good thing I didn't find any bugs at all, thankfully. It's a bit heavy, and my chest feels a little tight too.
Worried that glasses would be inconvenient during a fight, I brought contact lenses instead, but no self-defense weapon. So I just bought a fire axe at a nearby fire equipment store.
Ah, walking with it isn't really a problem, that's good. Alright then, let's head on out.
Isn't this supposed to be a dungeon terrain? Looks like my first opponent is most likely going to be a gnome. Good thing I bought this chainmail after all. Speaking of which, according to the official information, newcomers will activate the adventurer panel after entering the dungeon. Will my exit conditions show up too? Here it comes. If I remember correctly, a basic stat of 10.8 is considered weak for an ordinary person, and 14 is already impressive. It's normal that my strength and agility are only at 9 since I hardly ever work out. But I really didn't expect my intelligence to be as high as 16. Although intelligence and charisma are the least useful stats in the early stages, even within the association or the consortium, having 16 intelligence is pretty rare. Alright, getting a bit cocky here. Calm down. Calm down. Let's take a look at the dungeon's exit conditions. The exit condition for this scenario is to successfully eliminate any single Tide Murloc. Conversely, the complete clear condition necessitates the total eradication of an entire Tide Murloc squad. Wait a minute. Why is it Murlocs? I'm allergic to blood sausage. Can you give me some normal opponents? Seriously?
No way, did they really dodge that?
Wait, did they mess up the difficulty rating for this particular dungeon? A single stray Murloc almost completely wiped me out. If I run into a full squad of Murloc shield bearers, am I just going to instantly die right on the spot? I have successfully leveled up. Finally. Level 2, rookie. My new title is Even Match with Murlocs. Isn't that kind of insulting? Alright, that's it for today. I should probably hire a personal trainer, work on my basic stats, and then come back to challenge this dungeon. Man, I'm exhausted. I think I've done my entire year's worth of exercise today.
No.
Oh, right, the loot settlement. I remember that dungeon quest rewards drop rare items too. I'm not asking for much. Just give me a key to boost my stats.
What's wrong with being a noob? Everyone starts out as a newbie, right? I'm so pissed off.
Whatever. Having something is certainly better than nothing at all. Let me see what this particular thermos can actually do. This item can condense 500 milliliters of pure water per day and can be upgraded. Who would want this useless junk? I'm so mad. Hello. I have an appointment with Coach An.
You must be Mr. Chen Hai. Coach An is already waiting for you in the VIP room. Please follow me.
Alright. I didn't expect a small place like Dongshan to actually have fitness coaches who provide services for new adventurers and candidates.
Among the 6 basic attributes of an adventurer, strength, agility, and stamina can be significantly improved through training.
The gym fee for this year is way too expensive. It's almost as much as the royalties from one of my new books. But as long as it can significantly improve my physical fitness in a short period of time,
Mr. Cheng Hai.
then it's money well spent.
Mr. Cheng Hai,
Yes?
have you had any previous experience with fitness training?
No, I haven't.
Then why are you spending so much money to hire Coach An? For beginners, a regular coach would be more than enough. Or is it that? Mr. Cheng Hai, have you already become a new adventurer and are in a bit of a hurry?
That was a pretty blunt way of beating around the bush. If you have the means, of course you want to hire the most professional coach, especially if your goal is to become an adventurer. An ordinary coach just isn't a good choice.
I see.
Well, I can't exactly tell you the whole truth, can I?
Then you should be able to get along well with Coach An.
Zongshan is the best fitness coach. I wonder what that's like. I'm so nervous. This is nothing like what I expected. I thought he'd be some muscle-bound guy, but in the end it's this? Isn't he just a pretty boy?
Even with my classes being this expensive, people still book them.
Are you kidding me?
So, you want to become an adventurer? Come with me. Free.
I can't take it anymore, Coach. You really can't hold on any longer?
Alright, let me tell you this. You successfully lifted 30 kilograms 5 times, so let's do the math. Your current 1 rep maximum should be around 35 kilograms. For a fitness newbie, considering your current body weight, your bench press performance is on the weaker side.
Even though I know my physical ability is below average, this is just too weak. Aren't most regular guys able to bench at least 50 kilograms? Mr. Cheng Hai's foundation is a bit lacking. A max of 35 kilograms would probably translate to only a strength stat of 9 on an adventurer's panel.
For ordinary people, strength, stamina, and agility stats are usually pretty balanced, without much deviation. Given his current condition, it's almost impossible for him to become an adventurer in just 1 month.
So, how long would it normally take?
If you train every single day, it should take about approximately 3 months to reach 311s. This 11 is the baseline stat clearly shown on your panel after you become an adventurer, which is just a little bit stronger than an average person.
Got it.
Are you getting a membership card?
Then I'll get a quarterly card for now. Where do I pay?
Just transfer it to me, that's fine.
Great. From now on, Lu Tai won't be alone. Let me introduce myself. I'm Shu Mao, a contracted adventurer with the gym, so please take care of me. My name is Chen Hai, a best-selling author. I hope we get along. Usually, only those from wealthy families or adventurers with long-term contracts do this. That's why they'd seek a professional coach like Coach An. Because I truly don't lack money. The money I make from writing bestsellers is more than I can possibly spend in Dongshan. Since I aim to become a professional adventurer, of course I want to find the very best coach and build the strongest foundation. I see. I thought you had discovered a wild dungeon entrance and already become an adventurer. As your senior, I should teach you some basic knowledge that only circulates among adventurers, so you won't get taken advantage of in the future. When an adventurer first enters a dungeon and performs well, they might earn a title. Whether you wear it or not is up to you. If you do, you'll get a bonus, but it will also attract attention from other adventurers. Some hunters who specialize in low-level dungeon entrances love to flaunt their titles and linger around suspicious people. If someone under suspicion is drawn to a title and acts unnaturally, then the hunter will know that person is an adventurer. And just by following them, they can find the entrance to a wild dungeon. Ah, so that's how it is. He doesn't react at all. Looks like he's not an adventurer, just a weakling with money who wants to be one. Sit down. He's not worth our time. Good thing I tied with the super quest first. That title is just too embarrassing, so I didn't equip it, otherwise I definitely would have been exposed today. And Gay should almost be done with your fitness contract by now. Let's head over there. Ah, okay.
A famous best-selling author in the country, and he specializes in writing about adventurers. No wonder he has both the financial means and the motivation to buy my shell. He probably wants to polish his physical stats, and then enter the adventure industry.
And he didn't have any specific requirements for the course duration either, so it doesn't seem like he discovered a wild dungeon entrance and needs to clear it quickly.
That's true. The chances of Shanghai being an adventurer or having discovered a wild dungeon entrance are, indeed, very low. Alright, if when Shumao brings him back, his attention isn't focused on the top of my head, then we'll just follow the normal procedure. But if he acts suspiciously, then I can't be played. The contract is ready. Take a look, and if you think it's fine, go ahead and sign it.
Okay. No way. Right? Even the AAA coach at the gym said so.
Over here.
When that kid looked at me just now, his expression was normal, and his gaze didn't linger on the title above my head. He doesn't look like a newbie who just discovered a dungeon entrance. Shu Meng, you didn't do anything extra, did you?
How could I? I'm a contracted adventurer at the gym, after all.
Then there's no need to keep monitoring him.
I've signed it.
This copy is yours. Please keep it safe. Coach Chen will take you for a physical fitness test in a moment.
Alright, that's quite enough for now. Stop. Just as I expected, your physical fitness is also on the weaker side. We won't do the agility test. For the next week, we'll mainly focus on strength and fitness training. When are you usually available?
I'm available anytime.
Alright then, come find me at the gym tomorrow. At 10 AM, don't eat anything too greasy for breakfast.
I never expected that the largest fitness organization in the country would actually be involved in something like this. They use physical training services for new adventurers and adventurer candidates as a way to fish for clients. If my acting had been any worse today, they would have seen through me and taken full advantage. No wonder a small place like Dongshan has a resident AAA level coach. I'm afraid it's the same all over the country. Any service even remotely related to adventurers probably has some kind of trap. Including the chainmail I bought. Luckily, I thought it would be too obvious to buy both armor and weapons from the same shop. Otherwise, I would have exposed myself when I ordered the chainmail online. It seems I still underestimated the potential risks of being an adventurer. I need to adjust my plans. Originally, I planned to challenge this dungeon after training enough, but I didn't expect the real world to be so harsh. Traps are everywhere targeting low-level adventurers. Although I was lucky to avoid one today, I can't expect this luck every day, can I? Sigh, I guess I have no choice but to risk coming to the dungeon to level up as an adventurer. Is the condition for the hostage's release perhaps a Murloc eyeball? Alright, by the way, I wonder if the eyeball from the one I got yesterday will work. You've already been tricked out of everything, haven't you? Looks like there are some wild dog-like creatures around here. Ah, but luckily I still have the eyeball. Great, I won't have to fight today. Later, I just need to map out the layout of this dungeon. Oh, it's just a shoe person. I thought it was something else. That gave me a scare. Turns out it was just to keep people from being alone, nothing more. It's got a good temper. If you wanted to eat me, I wouldn't be able to fight. Better run. You're already at death's door, and still so badly injured. Didn't you notice? You and your companions got separated.
Wow.
Now it's my turn to attack.
I'm exhausted. Yeah. Your score on the board is high. Why didn't you get rewards?
Is the violence level in beginner dungeons really this low? But if other adventurers are in the same situation, then how exactly do they make their money? Or is there something that others know that I simply don't? But I don't know about it. I'll look for a chance to ask Shu Mao and the coach tomorrow. Shu Mao and Coach still aren't here yet?
Shu Mao went to the room next door. He won't be back for days. Coach Ann had something come up and won't be here until noon.
Alright. I'll go to the VIP room for physical training first. During the days he's been training at this intensity every day.
Yes.
That's really impressive. At this rate, it won't be long before he raises his strength and agility to 11.
Right. If he can keep it up. After a whole quarter, his strength, agility, and physique might all reach 12.
Speaking of which, Coach, have you considered recruiting him? A promising talent like him, with both money and initiative unless something unexpected happens, he'll definitely become a mid-tier adventurer.
I already asked him before you came back, but he turned me down. He wants to become an adventurer through the black market and go solo.
Chen Hai. You're pushing yourself too hard. Training intensely can easily get you hurt. Or are you planning to become an adventurer this year? If I can become an adventurer soon, I definitely have to get in early. If I wait too long with my dowry, I might not get a chance. After all, the later it gets, the more expensive an adventurer slot.
Yeah. That's true.
Counting the money and Coach Tianan's moves, I can pretty much confirm that Shu Mao and Coach An have already ruled out the possibility that I have an entry-level dungeon entrance. Next, I just need to find a suitable time to zone out? I was just thinking about something. Or maybe I'm just too tired and got a bit distracted. You definitely can't keep doing this. Ordinary overtraining will only increase your risk of injury, and if you actually get hurt, it'll just slow down your progress in getting fit. Yeah, I've realized that too. I'll probably cut back on my training from now on. By the way, up to now, your initial investment, have you made it back yet? Not even close. At this rate, I'll have to wait until I reach level 11 before I can even hope to break even. Why after level 11? Because it's pretty easy to get by as an adventurer from level 1 to 5. You can just follow the rats, complete the quests, and retreat. There's very little risk of dying. If you don't have any ambitions, you can just coast through those levels. But from level 6 to 10, the quests get harder, and monster intel becomes valuable. The slackers from the previous stage start gathering intel at this stage. The death rate does go up, but you can still get by if you keep coasting. It's only when you reach level 11, when the dungeon difficulty ramps up so much that you can't just coast anymore, that adventurers like me start to make a profit. At this stage, adventurers are the most desperate to improve their abilities. Fully equipped gear, skill books, anything that can boost survival rates can be sold at a high price. It's not that I don't understand how dangerous dungeons are after level 11, but why don't adventurers from level 6 to 10 prepare in advance? There are many reasons for not leveling up. First, authorities don't care about civilian adventurers clearing dungeons. So many just want to quit and return to normal life once they reach level 11. Second, dungeon rewards only allow a small number of adventurers to survive in elite dungeons. You can earn a lot between levels 11 and 15, but the risks are also high. Meanwhile, from levels 6 to 10, some people can break even just by gathering information and doing logistics. so they don't really need to risk their lives pushing into the 11 to 15 level range. I see. So all adventurers have already been filtered out by level 6, not even earlier. I've learned something. No wonder I can hardly find useful information or guides on forums. So that's why so many people make money by selling reliable guides and intel. But what surprises me even more is this. Even if an adventurer repeatedly clears and exits the same dungeon, they can only receive the settlement reward once. So, it seems the only real value this dungeon entrance can offer me is the completion reward. And the other is turning ordinary people who accidentally enter into adventurers. Considering I'm not short on money, I'll try to solo this dungeon as much as possible. Then I'll decide whether to keep being an adventurer. For now, I'll use the method Shumao taught me. Initially, I'll focus on gathering information, only clearing the dungeon once confident. Escape condition. You need to find the lake. This time, the escape mission doesn't even require fighting. Good thing I bought a drone for support, otherwise searching for the lake by manpower would be a huge undertaking.
I wonder what that is. It looks quite interesting.
That was probably a merman just now. Although its appearance and aura are quite different from the mermen I've encountered before, it should still be a merman just at a higher level. Forget it, I'll just ignore him for now. I'll come back for that orange-red merman after I finish the escape mission.
Found it.
No wonder a forest dungeon would spawn monsters like mermenso. There's such a huge lake hidden deep in the forest. In that case, the escape mission is complete. It's really nice not having to deal with the mermen. Next up. It's a special vibrant orange-red merman. I reacted quickly just now. Everyone was slandered. But it's the remote control for my newly bought drone. My heart is bleeding. No, now is certainly not the appropriate time to be thinking about these particular things. This fishman is truly too incredibly fast, and I absolutely must treat him with extreme caution. 1, 2, 3.
Hold on tight. How come this person isn't dead yet? I wonder.
If I wasn't wearing chainmail, I know my arm would probably be useless by now.
This guy here.
Is this kind of opponent a rookie adventurer would run into?
If only it were.
It was just a one-on-one with this orange-red fishman. That would be one thing. But now, I also have to spare some attention to deal with these other small fry behind me. No matter how you look at it, this dungeon is definitely extremely difficult. Shawang. Alright. The clearance mission has been reset again. Beast Fist, it looks like you are venting your anger by torturing a corpse. Is there? Ultimately, this goblin is too weak and can't withstand my punches. As if anything could withstand that. Even though you're only level 5, Your strength is on par with the level 9 adventurer. How could a monster like you possibly encounter any worthy opponents in a beginner level dungeon? There are. If I could encounter the legendary bug, then I could meet powerful monsters in low-level dungeons that are supposed to appear only in the next stage. As long as I can survive against them, I'll get a compensation reward or relic upgrade ticket. Then, my chances of becoming a legendary adventurer will be even higher. As expected, I really can't get along with monsters like you still only level 5, yet already aiming for legendary adventurer status. We're just not compatible. But no matter how you look at it, both the relic upgrade ticket and the way to obtain it, aren't these just eye-catching rumors? Survive for 3 minutes while being hunted by a high combat power abnormal fool, and you'll receive extra compensation after completing the mission. Jinwu Star Rank ticket. Seriously? I'm already preparing to run for my life. And now you throw this at me? Are you trying to get me killed? Even if I... Is this a guaranteed dead end? When...
Of course.
If I'd known earlier, I never should have become an adventurer in the first place. Wouldn't it have been better to just be a best-selling author? Even though I say that, deep down, I actually know very well. All these years, because of my previous adventure novels, I've always been drawn to dungeons. I long to become an adventurer myself, to experience that tense and thrilling adventurer's life. Yes, even though I'm afraid of dying, I'm a total coward and can't fight at all. My life as an adventurer, even. This is where you meet Lord. What cards do I have left to play? What moves can I still make? Using the group skill, I can go toe-to-toe with the Tide Murloc. My body feels lighter, somehow. I'm a bit stronger too. Not only that, but the movements of these Murlocs have slowed down a lot. Has my dynamic vision improved as well? The me who's fully awake now. Wait! I didn't expect what the high-level Murloc said. I can actually understand it. You're the only one left, boss. Don't get too overly cocky, just because you successfully took down my mere lower-ranked soldiers. I get it now. Even though my physical abilities have greatly improved, even with this chainmail on, I still don't stand a chance at matching the speed of this orange-red Murloc. There's only one chance. I'll use the Murloc's targeted attack, with my exposed head as a weak point. The opponent's attack route and target are already set. What I need to do is abandon the defense of my head, use it as bait, and seize the chance to trade injuries, and seriously wound my opponent. If I fail to grasp this opportunity, then after learning his lesson, he definitely won't give me another chance to turn the tables. Huh. This is an experience where life and death are just a matter of a split second. My heart is so filled with blood that I can't help myself. Rest now. That's not me. What's so capable? Possible. Are you kidding? I will naturally be this weak. Hateful. You can't. You still think I'm a rookie, right? An ordinary thermos cup, perhaps. This is an ordinary, everyday, simple thermos cup. It's to get a fog upgrade voucher. I am currently here at this present moment. It's already healed. Adventurer panel? My adventurer level actually increased. But I'm still a rookie. Oh, my perception also improved a bit, and I even got a new title. Surviving after being put in a desperate situation. That's a pleasant surprise. Let me check what the main quest has become after being reset. The challenge level has increased, and I just completed the escape mission as well. But this main quest is to destroy the Tide Murloc's hatchery? Forget it. This main quest is beyond what I can handle right now. Time to get out of here. Is it just my imagination? Why does it feel like the entrance to this dungeon got bigger? Not tempted enough. This dungeon has leveled up. So it turns out the escape mission I just completed was actually from a higher level dungeon. No wonder the quest difficulty increased so much, and the rewards for completing the escape mission were so generous. All right! Hidden class. If I remember correctly, there was a big shot on the forum who kept emphasizing how rare and important this thing is. Of course I have to change to this class. What's going on? It feels like my death sense has improved. I guess this counts as a new class. Yeah. The closer you are to death, the more attribute points you gain. It can be anywhere from 1 to 4. What could this be? Am I home? Is this what the world looks like after gaining perception? Actually, even with my eyes closed, my brain can still accurately map out every corner of the living room. I really can't imagine what the world would look like to a human with 20 points in perception. Speaking of which, I already experienced the effect of my title even match with the title Murlocs in the dungeon just now. So what will the effect of this Rebirth from Desperation title be? Once you're pushed to the brink, you get a boost of 4 points each to Strength, Agility, and Perception. The trigger condition for this title is pretty much the same as that of Death Walker. Wait a minute. That means, if I combine Death Walker with Rebirth from Desperation, under extreme circumstances, I could get a boost of 8 Strength, 8 Agility, and 9 Perception. Haha, that's overpowered. If I get bolder, next time I run into an enemy I can't beat, I could trigger the effect by injuring myself, boost my stats, and then after taking down the enemy, use a Ghost Antidote potion to restore my condition. And healing potions aren't just useful for that. With them, I never have to worry about the Sword Saint overstraining his muscles again. Since I can heal myself daily, I can train however I want. That's truly amazing. Who would have thought that not long ago, he was just a fitness newbie, and in less than 2 months, he achieved results that would normally take an average person a whole year of training to reach. If it were anyone else, they'd have ended up in the ICU by now. But after all that reckless training, he's still full of energy. This shows his physical constitution is incredible, at least a 16, maybe even a 17 or 18. Coach Ann, you really misjudged him this time. Chenhai still training, huh? Congratulations. Your strength and agility should have reached 12 points by now. With your current physical condition and proper preparation, you're fully capable of completing the new Mobile Dungeons escape mission. Are you sure you don't want to join the gym and become a contracted adventurer here? Me? I really don't want to be an adventurer bound by a contract. That's really a shame. I thought we could become colleagues and tackle dungeons together. But even if we're not colleagues, we can still team up to clear dungeons. By the way, I'm planning to buy an adventurer slot from a freelancer. Do you have any advice on that? Ah, advice. Then I recommend you go to the Freelancer Union. If I remember correctly, they're the largest freelancer group in the country. Right. If you want to go through the black market to buy an adventurer slot, then I only recommend choosing those guaranteed by the Freelancer Union, or the low-level dungeon entrances they operate themselves. Why? Finding a solo adventurer is better. It saves money and effort, because when buying and selling adventurer slots, there are huge risks for both buyers and sellers. Sellers fear entrance hunters disguised as newbies, and buyers worry that after paying, the other party won't deliver. But it's different when the Freelancers Union gets involved, although their commission is high. As the leading business in adventurer qualification and dungeon-related services, the contracts they provide for both buyers and sellers are actually quite trustworthy. I see. I checked. In all of Zhengzhou, this old contact in Yongxiao City is reliable. They use the Freelancers Union as guarantor.
Over here, indeed.
Yongxiao Old Driver.
That's right. You're the Dongshan City resident who loves to write, aren't you? You're the last one we're waiting for. Come with me once we sign the contract. I can take you all to the dungeon.
All right, the contract is divided into 3 parts. First, before the transaction is completed, our side will cover the remaining payment. Second, neither party is allowed to engage in behavior that violates the safety agreement. Third, you must not disclose the exact location of this dungeon entrance to anyone. Does anyone have any questions about the contract? No. Number. Then, the contract is established.
Oh, my arm is glowing. Wow, that's amazing.
Alright, my work here is done. I hope I have the chance to serve you all again in the future.
Everyone, please follow me a bit further. I'll take you to the dungeon entrance.
This dungeon entrance is well hidden. No wonder it hasn't been discovered by authorities and capitalists in Yongxiao City.
All right, everyone line up and enter in order. I'll go first. I'll lead the way for everyone.
How about this batch of almonds? So cool. It's like being an advent. This is really, really great.
Not bad. None of them look like troublemakers.
That's good. Remember what we talked about earlier. So there were originally 2 people in the My family?
All right. Everyone look over here and follow my exam shout adventurer panel at the air. Adventurers, let's start with the panel. You can check your basic stats in the personal information section of the adventurer panel. Scroll down. You can check your quests in the quest tab.
No way. Are my basic stats really this low?
Only the adventurer themselves can see the contents of their own panel. So there's no need to worry about your personal information being exposed.
Everyone, please report your uncompleted quests so I can organize them here. Is it me? Oh, it looks like this entry-level dungeon monster isn't in the Species Forum's illustrated guide. There seems to be a problem with the dungeon. Could it be that this dungeon, like the one at my home, has some kind of fatal design flaw? Based on survivor bias, If a beginner-level dungeon monster isn't included in the forum's Common Monsters Guide for Newbies, there are only two possibilities. Either it's truly very rare, to put it bluntly, most adventurers who encounter it end up dying in the dungeon.
Warning, warning. This person has violated safety regulations by failing to state the correct exit procedure.
That guy with the glasses lied.
No way! We're just getting started! And someone already triggered the safety regulations. Listen to me. Let me explain. There must be a bug on his end.
A contractual agreement isn't necessarily absolute. But for a rookie like you, there shouldn't be any issues. Your exit task definitely isn't to collect high-value herbs. You lied to us.
Dude! He just joined the adventure circle and doesn't know the rules. It's understandable if he made a mistake. Please be generous. Give him another chance. Isn't that right?
Yes, yes. Please give me another chance. This is the last time. Everyone, repeat your exit task again. Don't get it wrong this time.
My task is to find the Lady of the Lake.
Mine is to listen to the lady's voice.
Mine is, you are the lady. 10 seconds.
Mine is also to find the lady.
Next, I'll take everyone to the forest lake where the lady often appears. Stay close and don't fall behind.
Adventurer panel? What is he doing?
Summoning the Lady of the Lake.
How does he know that doing this can summon the Lady of the Lake?
This really involves trade secrets.
The Banshee is out.
My escape mission is complete.
Mine is also finished.
Wang Ju.
Everyone, put on your earplugs. The Banshee's about to sing.
What will happen if I do not bring it?
The Banshee singing will damage your brain. For a newly minted adventurer like Yimenching at level 1, listening to an entire song would probably make you drop dead on the spot.
What?
Liu Bei is awake. Was it really just for such a short while? Good thing I wore earplugs, so I couldn't hear the singing clearly. Otherwise, he would probably be dead. Oh my. Yeah.
Everyone has completed the escape mission, right? Now that we are truly done, let's go back the same way, okay?
It's funny. Let's go back the way we came. I checked before coming here. The plants and minerals in the dungeon are very valuable. You are so anxious to drive us away. Are you trying to take all the output of this dungeon for yourself? We paid, so why can't we collect high-value herbs and minerals in this dungeon to recover our losses?
Wait a minute. There's no such clause in our contract.
But there's also no rule prohibiting us from collecting high-value herbs and minerals after completing the escape mission, right? So adventurers can collect herbs and minerals inside dungeons? You didn't know that? Most adventurers aren't capable of clearing dungeons. Their main way of making profit is by transporting resources from within and gathering information on monsters. Do you think that just because the escape mission is complete and we're bound by contract, we can't do anything to you? So, it's okay to make a move now, is that it? What else? Seriously, really? But there's actually one thing you haven't considered, and that's that I never signed a formal contract with you two at all. You two, what do you mean? Nothing. I just can't stand it, that's all.
I actually think our friend's reasoning makes a lot of sense. It's just some herbs and minerals. There's no need to fuss over it so much.
But according to the first clause of the contract, if anyone dies, we won't get the final payment.
you could protect us. In return, we can share a portion of the resources we collect with you.
Sorry, but we really don't want to take that risk.
Is it really just because you genuinely don't want to take this particular risk? Or is it because this dungeon is truly hiding some other secret, and you're afraid we'll inevitably discover it?
I see now. You're not just a rookie adventurer, you're here for the main quest. A sneaky one indeed.
You can really feel it, can't you? Which one of us is stronger? Damn it. Let them have the dungeon, let's go. What? Wait for me! Why did they just leave like that? Isn't it obvious? These two friends who spoke up for us? Actually, they're adventurers even stronger than those two.
You all too kind, really. Actually, the strong one isn't... It's my friend here.
Wait. Something's off. The Freelancers Union contract wouldn't be so dumb as to let a fake newbie adventurer easily find a loophole in the contract. That doesn't make sense.
Everyone can choose for themselves. From here on, do you want to act alone or join us? If you act alone, you can keep all the rewards for yourselves. But if you choose to come with us, we'll take half of the completion rewards.
Half? That's a lot. Really? Weren't you listening? It's half of the completion rewards. These two veteran adventurers aim to clear the level. New adventurers' clearance rate is usually only about 10% or less. Even if we give up half, we're still ahead of 90% of new adventurers. Uncle, don't act wronged when you're getting a good deal. So, this is actually a good thing.
For newcomers, clearing a level for the first time is a crucial turning point. The sooner new adventurers receive clearance rewards, the smoother their future path.
So, even if I only get half the clearance rewards, I'll still be stronger than most adventurers at my level?
If you don't waste these starting resources, then yes, you will indeed be a bit stronger.
Please let me join you as well.
You?
I want to join too. Those heartless people, before signing the contract, promised it would only be about leaving the mission. But as soon as it was completed, they changed their attitude completely.
Enough. Let's stop. We've come this far, they're not following. You don't have to act.
Oh, but your acting has truly and significantly improved this time around. For a moment, I genuinely thought you couldn't possibly beat that formidable adventurer with the impressive combat expert title.
I really couldn't beat him.
Ah!
But he was wary of me. Otherwise, he wouldn't have tried to get rid of me by persuading me to leave.
I see. So, do you really think they can clear the dungeon?
The chances are way too low, in my opinion. At most, only one or two lucky ones from this group of adventurers will make it out of this dungeon alive.
See. Isn't that just like the last few times? How boring. Wow.
That's cool.
Since everyone has decided to team up and clear the dungeon together, I won't hold back anymore. I can provide a random boost to some basic stats for teammates who trust and acknowledge me.
He's telling the truth, me strength just went up a bit.
I boosted your perception.
Mine increased too. My stamina went up a little. So the team leader title is actually meant to boost your teammates? That's actually pretty useful. I have another question though. Right now, we only know that the sound of the harmonica can summon the Banshee. We don't know any other summoning methods. If the Banshee keeps hiding in the lake, none of us will be able to complete our mission. That's not a problem. My title lets me forcibly enrage a target. The enraged target loses 2 points of intelligence and becomes impulsive and irritable. Is he an adventurer too? As for how to establish a forced conversation... Right. As long as you get their attention, that's enough. Hey you! Come over here. It worked. I made him angry. Leave the rest to me.
Everyone dispersed, letting combat experts come. Banshee sent people to change the field and look for opportunities.
Die. What a joke it was that it went through and turned out to be a spirit. Ah, wait a minute. Fortunately, 2 or 3 of them only had nosebleeds.
No way! This banshee is actually a demon spirit!
Mom, are you confident? I am, but it will take time. The monk's fist I got from the last dungeon should work, but I'm not skilled enough with it yet, so the fight might be rough.
Even if it's slow, this banshee probably doesn't have any other means of attack. So she's not much of a threat to us. I have a feeling the reward for clearing this dungeon will be very generous.
Chuchu's choice. Wait, don't go yet.
No way. A perception so rare that maybe 1 in 100,000 people has it. 16 points, and yet it let me.
Why do you think their specific choice is problematic for them?
They used their title and treated me like I didn't exist. What bad luck.
Wow. Are you talking to yourself here? Wasn't it just me earlier? Wasn't there no one here? Was it an illusion? Something's coming, what is it? It's working. What?
That's that sound? We were wrong. There's more than one banshee in this dungeon. Those 2 sellers were up to no good.
No way. There are simply way too many. The earplugs are useless against this number.
Why are you just standing there like an idiot? Run!
Why do I always end up in situations like this? Back then, it was the same for Tenhezi people. And it still is now.
For the sake of your wife and daughter, I think I should let you go. Who can blame me? I just love seeing people live the rest of their lives in regret, hatred, and pain.
Who do you think I am? Get out of my way. Mom, I was wrong.
Come on, I'm not afraid of you. Bring it on. We totally got played. The contract for those 2 entrance holders in Kerbert didn't restrict adventurers above level 3. Turns out, their plan was to have level 4 or 5 adventurers clear the dungeon, then come in after we were wiped out and pick up our rewards. What a scheme!
Do you have any helpful suggestions on how to effectively kill these banshees?
That voice!
If you have suggestions, say them quickly. Banshees don't attack with voices, they have other means. I sacrificed my hearing to barely dodge the cackle.
You're the citizen of Dongshan who loves to write.
Yes.
I really misjudged you. I didn't expect that, as a newcomer, you'd react even faster than us veterans. But wasn't your hearing supposed to be disabled? How can you still hear me talking?
Alright. I can sense and read lips.
So that's how it is. I think this dungeon is unsolvable. Those banshees are immune to all physical attacks. Honestly, this isn't something a normal level 4 or 5 adventurer party could handle.
Oh, so you don't have a solution either?
There is one more way. Besides the monk Shuan Adia, there's also a god walker who has received 3 blessings. After coating the longsword, you should also be able to hurt those banshees. But this only gives you the power to injure them. I don't believe rookie adventurers could fight their way out of an onslaught from so many ghosts.
But we can't just sit here and wait for death, can we? It's the 4th brother, who will eventually rise later. Can you hear me? I asked your companion, and he told me that to clear the level, I have to get it from you. The spirit blessed by the monk.
Clear the level.
Well, could you help me get it?
Sorry, I am completely blind, so I'm afraid I cannot operate the adventurer panel to retrieve exactly what you need.
Is that so?
But I do have another simple way for you to get it.
What way? What are you doing?
It's to let you obtain it by dropping it after I die.
Actually, I don't have to kill for that jar of oil and steal the treasure. With 20 points in agility, it's enough for me to shake off the Banshee and escape the dungeon gate. I just wanted to see if I could clear the level, although, no matter what, there's no way you could survive. Bro.
What a coincidence!
This evil creature's damage bonus is leading the way.
Let him counterattack more!
It looks like someone is coming out from inside. There's no one there. You must be seeing things. No, I truly really felt it.
As expected, they lure adventurers at the same level into those unbeatable dungeon traps to complete the quest. They trap people inside, then pick up whatever drops. Or wait until the adventurers are badly injured, and then kill them to steal their treasures. That's probably how the employer's son was killed.
A mother vulture refers to someone who uses high-difficulty dungeons to kill fellow adventurers of the same level, then picks up the fallen adventurer's valuable loot.
That was close. If there were a few more banshees, I probably would have been forced to use my last resort, my healing potion. Your brilliant maneuver has pleased the passing Lord of Death. Even 1,000 undead cannot kill me. The blessing of the gods allows you to be immune to one attack from an undead creature. Death saving throw. Immune to one death saving throw caused by an undead creature. What an overpowered extra reward. With such generous extra rewards, and the combined settlement reward being even higher than settling individually, of course I have to choose the combined option. Sure enough, besides the journey to the West Dance and the new title, I was also given 2 exclusive skills. The rewards in this dungeon are too generous, no wonder its difficulty is off the charts.
Hey, writer from Dongshin City, are you still alive? Why did you go silent?
I almost forgot about it. How are you feeling now? Can you stand up?
It's a bit difficult.
Then I'll have to support you.
Are all the others dead?
The fat guy, the bespectacled uncle, and your 2 companions. They're all dead.
This isn't your first time entering a dungeon, is it?
I thought you wouldn't bring it up yourself.
What if I said I could keep a secret? And if I give you all the rewards I get as payment, could you spare my life and keep me quiet?
But if you're dead, the secret is kept just the same.
Then you won't get my dungeon clearance rewards. Besides, Yang Xiao the veteran and his companions are definitely waiting near the dungeon entrance for any survivors. I can help you draw their attention. Trust me, letting me walk out of the dungeon alive is the most beneficial choice for you.
See that? Now that's someone actually coming out. Alright. I admit I was wrong earlier, okay? Look, the doo-doo dungeon is collapsing. They cleared it. Wait, be careful of the adventurer on the right. He's definitely not simple. Maybe.
Let's take out a weakling first. You are next. Now, back.
How dare you, you insolent fool!
No way, right? Seriously. Does anyone really think they can screw people over and not get payback? Is it really this ruthless?
Shut up!
Oh no, I'm so scared.
You bastard. Are you looking for death?
The way these two are truly going at each other have been some level 7 or 8 adventurers aren't this intense or fast.
How is it possible that even after getting this title, I'm still not as fast as you? That's just absurd. It's so ridiculous. It's off the charts. Is your agility really 17? Or even 18?
Why don't you just take a guess then?
Adventurer status panel.
Alright, let's stop comparing speed.
Yeah, let's not compare anymore. This was originally prepared for that combat specialist, but giving it to you doesn't really make much of any difference. Then how about you experience the mutant spider toxin that I bought at a high price on the black market? Snort. What? You have to watch this. It's totally wrong. Ordinary people are worse than this. You don't even have strength to fight back. Snort. Too slow, too slow. You can't hurt me like this.
Spider venom. This is what you prepared for us.
So, how do you like it? As a special drop from the level 7 underground dungeon, the Spider Lair, it can greatly weaken the strength, speed, and stamina of low-level adventurers. So far, I've already defeated 4 level 5 adventurers with it, and you will be the 5th.
And I assume this isn't the only trick you've prepared. Show me everything you've got. No way. Is that truly all that you actually have?
Of course, that's not all. With the Venom Bearer title equipped, even the air I exhale, the sweat on my body, and the blood in my veins are all poisonous. The longer you hold out against me, the deeper the poison will seep into you.
This tactic is terrifying. It's almost unbeatable below level 6.
I understand now. I overestimated you. I thought you were hiding some big move. Deactivate skill. Dance with death.
No way how are you still this incredibly fast, after all this time.
You.
Bro! Ah! Don't get too cocky.
You can't hurt me like this.
Impossible. You're just a lone wolf. How could you be stronger than me, someone who's killed weapon-wielding adventurers?
Nothing is impossible. You, who are soaking in your comfort zone, even Xiangyue can't see the scenery witnessed by those who walk with death.
This is your death. It's always the ones who know how to swim who drown. Solo players, only the weaker, more desperate solo players can amass great wealth and power. My path is the right one.
Maybe for ordinary people, you are absolutely right. But as I personally see it, if someone who walks with death takes it to the extreme, they might just be able to surpass death itself.
No way. Someone that strong got taken out so easily. Really? 6.
Man, your luck is just way too bad, isn't it? Shunmeng, what brings you here?
I came to see you. First time entering a dungeon, I ran into a monster immune to physical attacks. After clearing, I got ambushed at the exit by Master Vulture.
But thanks to that experience, I earned the title Reborn, from the brink of death.
Still, you were actually pretty lucky. Which legendary adventurer hasn't challenged opponents above their level before reaching level 5? By the way, just a personal suggestion, don't let others find out your main title. Leaking that kind of information can be fatal. Adventurers have to watch out for more than just dungeon monsters.
I see. That makes sense.
Although, officially, they say the holder of the Banshee Forest entrance was killed by another survivor. But I looked into it, their main title focuses on group combat. Their solo fighting ability isn't strong enough to take down 2 Vulture Masters. So...
What's wrong? Is there something on my face?
It's nothing. I just suddenly remembered that Coach Gao will be returning to Dongshan at the end of the month. Once you've recovered, remember to check in at the gym. Your body sculpting plan is about to enter the second phase.
Okay. You're not planning to be a strategy-based adventurer anymore?
That's right. This time in the dungeon made me realize that I don't have what it takes to become a legendary adventurer. Rather than risking my life in dungeons at this stage, I'd be better off making some money in level 6 to 10 dungeons. And then I'll just retire. But you're different from me, you have the potential to become a legendary adventurer. But first, you need to break your lone wolf habit.
Why do you say that?
Playing solo can help you get higher mission ratings and earn more rare items, titles, and skills in early dungeons. But dungeons from level 11 to 15 are much harder, and you can't get through them alone, no matter how good you are. If you want to become a legendary adventurer, you need to form your own strategy team before you reach level 10. Suddenly, at level 11 to 15, you will either fall behind or be taken over by the official consortium, and you will have no chance to move up further.
The team. The vultures that killed my son are now dead, and the one who killed them is between these 2 remaining survivors. So, who do you think is the one who truly helped my son get his revenge?
Xiaohai? You must be Qinghai, the one who cleared the Banshee Forest. We're very interested in the loot you obtained from clearing the Banshee Forest. Name your price.
Not for sale. He said that it is absolutely not for sale. Does he truly think that we are negotiating with him?
Then let me put it another way. You must now hand over what you got from the Banshee Forest. Right now, or else you will most certainly regret it.
What are you doing? Stop harassing our hospital's patients! Leave now!
Annoying person showed up, bro. Let's go. What bad luck.
If they come to bother you again, just come find me. My brother is a level 10 adventurer, they wouldn't dare mess with me. Thanks. I am the one who says thank you. My good friend died in it. You must be sincere to conquer this dungeon with Mr. Wang. We also eradicated vultures that used it to fish and harm people.
So there is such a relationship.
Me and my dead friend's home. It's just like me. In short. Yeah, that's it. This is the random pooling phenomenon after Saw goes berserk. Ah, even a thick boss can do this. Everyone, don't panic! We've just been pulled into the inverted version of the beginner's dungeon.
No way. I just came to the hospital to get my teeth checked. How did I end up being dragged into the dungeon?
Hey, run! Open your adventurer panels with me and check your escape missions!
Open the panel quickly. A level 5 survival dungeon, then. A lot of people might die this time.
What? Yongxia, there's been an entry-level dungeon inversion at the hospital. 20 people have vanished because of it, and Jude is among them. What's the situation?
The list of missing persons has been compiled. 17 civilians and 3 adventurers were caught in the dungeon. We've also located the out-of-control dungeon entrance. However,
However, what? What are your escape and clearance missions? Defeat 10 skeleton soldiers and survive an hour. Yours? Same here. Looks like everyone has the same mission.
Bro, the difficulty of our escape mission isn't the same as theirs. Also, that guy named Chen Hai has been pulled into this dungeon too.
In a normal survival-type dungeon, the escape mission is assigned based on the challenger's strength. As for that guy named Cheng Hai, let's finish our escape mission first, then go look for it.
Everyone, please listen. This dungeon is extremely dangerous. Pick up weapons and form groups of 3 to 5. Once conditions to escape are met, let's leave as soon as possible.
Finish the escape mission and leave right away? Who do you think you are? Trying to boss me around? Maybe they're just trying to trick us into leaving so they can keep all the dungeon's treasures for themselves.
It's not that this dungeon isn't really dangerous, what was I thinking? Not only was I unaware of how dangerous it was, I was even trying to set the pace for everyone.
This gentleman is a powerful adventurer. Just a few days ago, he cleared a difficult dungeon and, with his companions, took down Master Vulture. Really? True? Yes, it was that unfinished building in Jinqing Homeland. I heard it caused the deaths of dozens of people. Please, everyone, trust his judgment.
Why does this nurse keep praising me? It's annoying. But at least it's working if it gets these newbies to take things seriously. That's good enough.
Wait a minute. If this dungeon is really that dangerous, do you think ordinary people like us are capable of completing the escape mission? Not to mention how hard it is to defeat skeleton soldiers just going by what you said. Forming groups of 3 to 5 to hunt them down. In the end, it'll definitely be the young and strong who team up, while the old and weak get left behind. Have you considered what happens to those abandoned?
Acting alone, especially with those monster soldiers around, sounds like a death sentence. Many people die going off on their own. That's exactly why these monsters have to exist.
They kill people. My brother-in-law was right. After being dragged into the dungeon, you have to win people over to gain a voice, and then use that influence to force adventurers to act as my babysitters. So what if you can clear a high-difficulty beginner dungeon? The moment you start caring about the lives of these fishermen, you're destined to become my babysitter.
Can you actually trust me?
Oh.
Then come with me. I'll take you to complete the escape mission.
Okay.
Who said you could leave? As the only adventurer here with dungeon experience, shouldn't you stay and protect us? That's right.
Yeah, that's right. The greater the power...
Look at him. He should help us finish the escape mission. If you're going to help, you should see it through to the end.
Imperial Physician, I'm not an official adventurer. I have no obligation to protect your safety. Second, don't keep pestering me for help, or I really won't mind breaking your legs before I leave and leaving you here to fend for yourself.
How can someone be like this? Protecting the weak and elderly is the most basic moral principle.
Serves him right. He's not an official adventurer. Looks like his character fails.
Where are you all going?
I think that person made a good point. Since the mission is to survive for an hour, it must get more dangerous as time goes on. For ordinary people, the best solution is to complete the exit mission and leave here as soon as possible. If we don't leave, are we to stay coerced into being your free bodyguards? We're not asterisk.
Why is it him?
Is there something wrong with this dungeon, Section Chief Shang?
The biggest problem with this dungeon is, in the next hour, how many people will actually make it out alive?
Follow my example, and use your swords to chop the cervical vertebrae of skeleton soldiers.
What about you? Here we go again!
My mother actually used my old and trusted friend to practice with me, you see.
Remember to change shifts after finishing this batch. Hello, brother.
The skeleton soldiers no longer refresh, so it seems they're not infinite. The good news is that the newcomers have less pressure now. The bad news is that it's harder for veterans like me to complete the mission. We've cleared out all the skeleton soldiers around here. Let's move to another spot.
The Those who are injured, fall back. The rest of you, form groups of 2 and take turns clearing out the skeleton soldiers crawling out of the ground. In 40 minutes, everyone can go home. Alright.
To think I used to believe being an adventurer was so difficult? So this is all there is to it, huh?
Yeah. These skeletons aren't nearly as dangerous as those veterans made them out to be.
Once this is all completely over, I'll be a famous adventurer too.
These skeletons may be weak, but that doesn't mean this dungeon isn't easy at all. In fact, the weaker the skeletons, the more it suggests there's an extremely powerful boss deeper inside. What's even more frustrating is that there are so few monsters in this dungeon. Even though I managed to persuade nearly half the adventurers to leave by claiming I'm too old and frail to fight, I only got assigned 4 monsters. In the last 10 minutes, the difficulty of this dungeon definitely shouldn't be underestimated. If no new skeleton soldiers spawn in the next 10 minutes, I'll have to figure out a way to make up the remaining 6 skeleton soldiers myself.
Task completed. What do you? How many you have left?
8 left.
Did you give chances to him? Then head back first. We'll keep farming skeletons. After we finish and leave the quest, the 3 of us will meet outside.
No one has cleared it in 10 years.
Not only that, but the survivors in this dungeon are also very strange. Almost all of them are newcomers.
How can it be such a strange dungeon? Normally, the stronger the adventurer, the higher their chances of survival, right?
Because this dungeon has a mechanism known as the Graveyard of the Strong. Similarly, the difficulty of escape missions for newcomers is only 1/10 that of the veterans. When a newcomer completes the escape mission and leaves, the dungeon boss, who is far stronger than the adventurers, will actively hunt down the adventurers. Many veterans have fallen victim to this mechanism. Jude quickly realized the true nature of this dungeon. It's a race where only the first person to complete the escape mission can survive.
Kind adventurer brother, nurse sister, goodbye, bye-bye for now.
Goodbye. When we encounter skeleton soldiers later, I'll let you have a few more to finish the escape mission and meet him outside.
Okay. Someone has completed the escape mission and come out. How come?
A child? Someone has left this dungeon. What does this second stage mean?
So that's what's going on. The true nature of this dungeon is a race. Li Ming, Wang Jiyong, you 2 come with me.
Bro, someone has completed the escape mission and left. Could it be that guy named Chen Hai?
Impossible. He's still dragging 2 burdens. Finding the 100 skeleton soldiers adventurers need to kill is tough.
Then who else could it be?
He told us to follow him out here. We've walked so far, but he hasn't explained anything. If we run into a large group of skeleton soldiers, the 3 of us are done for.
Shut up. There must be a reason he's doing this. Didn't you notice? He only told us to come out after he saw the quest log change. He probably understands what's happening in this dungeon better than we do.
Get ready for battle.
Why do those 3 look so much like the big shots we ignored? If Zhou and the others hadn't gone on that adventure, they wouldn't have split. Yeah.
Zhou, Lu, Ming, you 2. You actually used me as a human shield? Just use us and toss us aside. The 2 of us are just pawns to you.
How many more do you need? 3 more. Not much. If we find a few more small groups of skeleton soldiers to kill, we should catch up.
Wait a second, something's not right. The number of survivors is decreasing.
Something happened at the camp. What did you say?
Why did Chen Hai really call him that? What exactly does he mean?
Difficulty increased. Stronger monsters next. Don't worry, how far are you with your escape mission?
Let me check. Something happened to Chen Hai, and everyone else is dead. Now there are only 4 survivors left.
What? Well, 4 give or take. I told you, the formidable dungeon boss has appeared. If we truly want to survive this perilous encounter, we have to turn back right now. We have to complete the escape mission before the boss finds us.
Don't be ridiculous! How could just the two of us complete the escape mission surrounded by so many skeleton soldiers? Even with Wang Jiyoung here, we couldn't do it!
Don't you understand what I'm saying? We don't have time to look for skeleton soldiers anymore. 3 points, it shows 2. Brother-in-law.
Me. Are you completely ready to begin? We can start right away. Brother Chen-hai ran away and stayed behind. You go first, but... Stand on. Very strong. Do you understand? I know you'll only be in the way if you stay here. I will wait for you outside. You must survive this difficult ordeal.
Alright. Now it's just the two of us left. I guess you simply won't let me go. So let's just do this thing.
Hey! It's the nurse indeed! Are there any survivors inside? Yes, but Mr. Chen-hai, he is in a very critical and unstable condition.
So really strong. This can't go on. I'm no match for him in terms of speed or roll strength. Even if I can roughly predict his very next move, I'm simply too busy defending myself. If I make a single, solitary mistake, I'll surely die. Ah, run.
With such a huge gap in strength, you can still exchange a few moves with me? Lasting this long against me, you think that's impressive?
Why does it truly feel like he is directly talking to me, personally? No, right now is not the appropriate time to be thinking about that. Think again. What do I have to do to survive?
It's hopeless. Report the situation here to Zhangzhou. Say that in the Yunqiao City Hospital dungeon rampage incident, 17 ordinary citizens were involved, with only 2 survivors. 3 low-level adventurers were involved, none survived.
What are you talking about? Isn't it not time yet? It's only been 5 minutes! Exactly!
I understand how you both genuinely feel, but please, I urge you to stop indulging in these unrealistic fantasies. Even for someone like me, a level 9, I can't guarantee I'd survive 15 minutes against the boss in this dungeon. The person you're waiting for, even if they're the best among level 5 adventurers, could only last 5 minutes at most. It's already been a full 5 minutes since you first came out of the dark, foreboding dungeon, and he still hasn't emerged from its shadowy depths. You should certainly know what that truly means, shouldn't you?
How could this possibly happen? If it weren't for us slowing him down considerably... Nurse! Mr. Chen-hai would definitely have made it out of the dungeon alive and well. It's all because of us, and our actions.
Yes, it's all because of you. If it weren't for that meddling adventurer helping you two complete the escape mission, only D would have had the best chance of making it out of this dungeon alive. I'm going out to cool off. I'll leave the registration of these 2 newcomers to you.
Then what about the entrance to this particular dungeon?
Once everyone inside is dead, the entrance will close within half an hour, and then it will randomly appear somewhere else in the world. Of course, if you're really worried, you can keep watch until the very end.
Alright, that's perfectly fine, I suppose, under the circumstances.
You've passed now. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you'll be like as an undead being.
It's already completely finished and done indeed. To this formidable and powerful boss, I am considerably more valuable to you, alive and well, indeed. Therefore, until she eventually and truly returns, it is undeniably the Death Lord's profound and guiding blessing that watches over us.
Weren't you specifically sent by the army to the graveyard to recruit new soldiers? Why have you returned so very soon? Sigh, it was a wasted trip. I was truly wondering who indeed activated the banquet invitation sent out by the skeleton army.
I found a newcomer with the potential to become one of our colleagues. It would be a waste to let him start from scratch. I'm planning to have the army turn him into a reserve member.
A colleague, perhaps, then. The highest level adventurer in the graveyard is only level 5. At this stage, newcomers haven't even settled on a proper class or title. And you're already sure he can become a legend like us?
He has already successfully found the ideal class and the most fitting title that perfectly suit his unique personality and aspirations.
That was really close this time. If that guy hadn't left on his own accord, even if I had another entire lifetime, I wouldn't have stood a single chance. Huh? All of the quest objectives are clearly showing as fully completed, every single one of them, so I'm left wondering why the exit option still hasn't popped up or become available yet. Huh? Don't tell me I can only leave after meeting the exit conditions? I need to hurry before that monster realizes I'm not dead.
It's not closed. The entrance to this dungeon hasn't closed yet. Mr. Chen Hai is still fighting. He's still alive.
I will proceed immediately, and without any further delay, to locate and find the esteemed Chief Shang.
Judy died in the dungeon. Once he finds out, he'll definitely take it out on the survivors from the same batch. If this isn't handled properly...
Chief Shang!
What's wrong? Why are you so flustered?
The entrance to that dungeon hasn't closed! The time for it to end has clearly passed, but he's still in there!
Carefully merge and then thoroughly settle all outstanding accounts. So that undead knight's name was Kurat. Wait, it's just a level 5 cemetery at legendary difficulty. How could there be such an overpowered boss? Speaking of which, with a boss this strong in the dungeon, has anyone actually cleared it before? Ah, yes, I see indeed.
Chief Shang, look! Chief Shang, after this dungeon went berserk, it still exists even after the shutdown time! How could this possibly happen?
There are two possibilities. First, the adventurers trapped inside the dungeon completed the clear objective, but failed to complete the escape objective. Second, the dungeon leveled up.
It must be the very first one. It really has to be indeed.
That's impossible. The cemetery was defined by the World Adventurers Association as a nearly unraidable dungeon a long time ago. Rather than someone clearing it, I'm more inclined to believe that something significant changed inside the dungeon itself, causing it to level up.
Oh, look closely! Someone is actually coming out of there right now, at this very moment! Wahaha! Oh, it's Mr. Chung Hai. It really is him! It's truly him!
Oh, you're all here, truly it seems.
I was so worried about you. It's still because of me that you couldn't clear this dungeon. I've regretted it my whole life.
Wu Wang, isn't this truly the very first time you've taken the initiative to personally request an audience? Since you started diligently guarding this sacred cemetery? Kuroto, do you realize that just now you became the first adventurer in the world to clear the cemetery? First clear me. That's right, you're about to be famous. Although the cemetery dungeon is a relatively low-level area, it's actually quite well known among many adventurers. Your first clear experience will probably attract a lot of investment and offers from independent guilds. Of course, that absolutely includes the official organizations as well. Ah ha ha ha. So now comes the truly exciting recruitment phase then? That's right. Your performance in both the Banshee Forest and the cemetery has already proven your potential. Super rookies like you, there are probably less than 10 in the entire Ming province in a whole year. As the person in charge of dungeons in Yunxiao City, there's no way I'd let this opportunity slip by.
Sister Annan, do you think that guy named Shangli is trying to steal Brother Chung Hai's dungeon rewards? Otherwise, why would he want to have a private conversation with Brother Chung Hai? I don't think it would go that far, right?
I wouldn't be that tasteless.
Huh? What was that?
Besides, I really have no interest at all in the rewards from a level 5 dungeon, okay?
You never know. Just because you don't need it doesn't mean your relatives wouldn't want it.
Hey there, you little brat. Please don't say such utterly ridiculous nonsense. We were talking for so long in there because we were discussing the benefits after joining the Adventurers Association.
No way! Brother Chung Hai, are you really going to become a civil servant?
Haha. It sounds like you have quite a few complaints about the Adventurers Association.
Not really. I just think that someone as strong as you, Brother Chung Hai, could totally go independent like Wang Zijian instead of being restricted by the association's rules and regulations.
So, who's Wang Zijian?
He's the main character in The Undying Adventurer. No way, really? You're an adventurer and you haven't even seen that?
I'm an adventurer, a true seeker of thrilling experiences and uncharted territories. What on earth does that have to do with me reading that particular book of all things? You little brat. Should I really tell them the surprising truth that I'm actually the original author of that very book they're talking about?
You're Chung Han! You really are Chung Han, the author of The Undying Adventurer! No way, no way, no way!
The real deal, no fakes here. If you don't believe me, I can show you the original manuscript of The Undying Adventurer 2 that I'm halfway through writing.
Really? Is that truly so, I wonder?
What exactly is wrong? Why do you look as though you have been deeply wronged and are feeling upset?
Mr. Chung Hai, could you please not join the Adventurers Guild at all?
Why not, I ask you?
I heard from my brother and his friends before that a lot of people who join the official adventurers end up regretting it.
Did your brother happen to say exactly why that was?
No, but I still remember the look on their faces when they talked about it. They were really serious and even got into a heated argument.
I see. I'll think about it carefully. Thank you for being so considerate of me.
No, I actually should be the one thanking you. That bastard stood by and watched my brother die, and you let him in! Shang Li, gotten cocky since becoming person in charge of Yunqiao City? Forgot your position?
I haven't forgotten. I let him into the association, but not to protect him. The dungeon he cleared is very special. In a few days, he'll be recruited by a consortium, or a major guild, and then things will get complicated. If someone with potential becomes an official adventurer, once they cross the level 15 threshold, you know the unknown dangers they'll face.
No way! It's brewed too long. Even with potential, he won't break level 15 and become a legend. I want him dead by next week.
Alright, I understand. Then we'll have to use someone else to do the dirty work.
The graveyard, perhaps? Hasn't all the comprehensive intelligence regarding this particular dungeon already been thoroughly gathered and completely exhausted?
Is that really enough indeed? Are you absolutely sure? The first clear reward for a level 5 dungeon may not mean much to ordinary people, but for wanted criminals from level 6 to 10, it's a whole different story. If the sensitive intelligence gathered by Chung Hai were to unfortunately find its way to the illicit black market, it is highly probable that within a mere 3 days, a significant number of notorious wanted criminals from both the expansive Fujian and the bustling Guangdong provinces would swiftly converge upon Yunqiao City. This critical development would then provide you with the perfect and long-awaited opportunity to finally avenge your beloved brother.
Will my personal information only be entered into the official adventurer system 3 days from now?
Yes, if I remember correctly, Mr. Cheng, you're from Dongshan, right? How about I arrange a hotel for you to stay in for now? That way, you won't have to run back and forth these next few days.
No need. I actually need to go back to Dongshan to take care of some things, so I'll come to Yunxiao again in 3 days.
Alright. Then let's get in touch again in 3 days. assuming you are still alive in 3 days' time. It's only been a few days, but why does this dungeon entrance look even bigger now? Ah, entry level is level 6, which means this dungeon is now between level 6 and 10. I'm currently level 5. Based on my previous leveling speed, I just need to clear 1 or 2 more level 5 dungeons to reach level 6. Last time I thoroughly checked the forums, I distinctly remember there was a formidable level 5 dungeon here in Dongshan actively recruiting capable people. Let me quickly see if it's still readily available. Ah, that's really nice. It's still there. Hello, may I ask what your specific and detailed recruitment requirements are for this position, including any particular qualifications, experiences, or skills that you are looking for in potential candidates? Black market gold coins, really.
Why are you asking about that?
Oh, I was just browsing the forums out of sheer boredom, and noticed that when adventurers trade with each other, they don't use cash as their primary currency.
When adventurers trade, besides using dungeon entrances and loot, they use black market gold coins as currency.
Is there something particularly special or unique about black market gold coins, perhaps their origin or how they are traded? Why can't they use cash for transactions?
Black market gold coins are the main reward for challenging dungeons above level 10. I asked Ko-chan about this before. He said these coins are really useful after level 10, but he didn't go into detail about how exactly they're used.
I see. Oh, right. For adventurers who haven't yet reached level 10, where do they typically acquire black market gold coins from? I'd really like to get some too.
If you're a newbie, you can try selling unused loot at the Ghost Market. Do you want to sell some? If you do, I can take you to the Ghost Market at Dongshan tonight.
Wow, thank you so much, Brother Shu. I really appreciate it.
The Ghost Market at Dongshan is only open from 2 to 4 AM every Monday. Even though it looks crowded here, actually only about 1/10 of the people are adventurers, maybe even less. A lot of the vendors here sell both real and fake goods, so it's easy to get scammed.
Sounds really quite a bit like an antique market.
Pretty much. In short, don't rush to sell your stuff. Walk around first, get a sense of the prices, and then sell. I've got something else to take care of, so I won't keep you company any longer.
Alright, got it. I truly didn't expect him to actually be a pretty nice guy. Alright, it's time for me to start sweeping through this entire place. Hey there, come take a good, long, and careful look at these. These are all truly valuable treasures.
Come and see, come and take a good look. Premium high quality gear, only available for purchase today. The highest bidder will surely win.
Hey there, come check out my ores.
Judging by what he's looking to buy, this guy wants to clear the dungeon. Could he be the monk of the Banshee? Hey there, do you have what I'm looking for? If you want to deal with a Banshee, a harmonica, and a longsword should be enough. Yes. So, what exact price are you actually going to charge for this? Hey.
I need to check the goods carefully first of all. If they're good, we can then talk about the price.
If you want to see the goods, you'll have to wait half an hour for me to go home and get them.
Then you'd better hurry. If someone else sells me what I want before you get back, I won't take yours.
Okay, got it. Is everything here?
This harmonica really could catch your eye. I can give you 6 Blackstone gold coins for it. Nice. And this sword.
This item has Sacred Attribute, adds 2 damage versus evil creatures, and works against banshees.
Oh, that's interesting. Grandpa, for this sword, I can give you 8 Blackstone gold coins. Let's add each other on WeChat. If I need anything else in the future, it'll be easier to trade. Sounds good? All set, please take care. This is a really big win for me.
That's what we call being prepared. The newcomer successfully cleared the graveyard.
Sigh. It's been over an hour. That guy called Wanderer hasn't shown up. Forget it. I'm not waiting. Hello to new and old friends. I'm Wuji. Wang, owner of the Goblin Geology Dungeon entrance. Brick Mover Little C. To my left is Ms. Lin. This raid is registered so everyone can relax. These three uncles teamed with me thrice. They're skilled and integral.
Why is this kid always so slow?
Next, we have the sponsor of this operation, Mr. Wang, who is currently still an ordinary person.
Hello everyone, my surname is Wang. I'm the manager of Dongshan Real Estate.
We have new friends, the writer from Dongshan City, and very laid back today. They're level 3 and can handle support roles. Hello everyone!
Why do these people like meet in the park? The vulture incident with my mentor, I'm wary of parks.
Now that everyone knows each other, please follow me to the entrance of the Goblin Cavern.
I knew he definitely didn't use Blackstone coins to buy equipment. He must have exchanged them for a ticket to clear a low-level dungeon, specifically here in this very Dongshan.
Ugh, seriously, exactly how much farther do we really have to walk now?
We're almost there, almost there. The entrance is just ahead.
Xiao-san, how did you even find this entrance? It's so out of the way.
I didn't find it. A local hiking enthusiast discovered it and sold the info to me.
Seriously? These days, people find dungeon entrances, and instead of exploring them themselves, they just sell the info for cash.
Because the Goblin Dungeon is too hard for beginners. More than one hiker found this entrance, but only one survived and completed the escape mission. That person became a spiritual adventurer. Since this dungeon couldn't be conquered during the open period, it made sense to sell the info for something useful and split the money with the families of those who died. That seems like a reasonable choice, don't you think?
It does seem quite reasonable, but I really don't think things are that simple.
Man, you really are something. We've worked together so many times, and you still doubt me.
We're here. The shape, color, and size are all indeed exactly the same. So... That's right. This is Wu Ji's dungeon. Risk assessment is done. We can proceed. Nice.
Now you can relax, right?
Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you guys one more time. Once we're inside the dungeon, the goblins are our responsibility. You two just need to protect Mr. Wang. No objections, right?
I'll just leave my 200 pounds of flesh in your hands.
What about the escape mission? Everyone has the same main objective, but what if my escape mission is to hunt goblins?
Then we'll prioritize your escape mission first, and then focus on clearing the dungeon.
If it's that easy to get the completion reward, then I have no objections at all.
Me too. What's your current escape mission? Kill 2 goblins? Oh, mine's exactly the same. Looks like we all have the very same type of mission, just with different numbers.
Boss Wang, don't worry. The escape missions are based on adventurer level. Level 2 to 3 adventurers need to enter the cave. Level 4 to 5 adventurers have to take out some goblins. You're the vanguard, so you just need to find the goblin nest. It's really simple.
I see indeed. No wonder then my mission is quite different from his.
Alright, everyone listen up. Since the citizens of Dongshan and Miss Salted Fish are supposed to protect Boss Wang, when we run into goblins later, let's let them take priority to complete their escape missions. Is that okay? No problem. Alright then, let's head out.
Do we just need to engage them? Doesn't seem that hard.
You don't want this?
No, you go right ahead and kill it.
So these are the monsters in a level 5 dungeon? They don't seem that tough. That's because we've only run into the small fry so far. The really tough bosses can only be encountered much deeper in the dungeon. Normally, the primary boss of a typical goblin dungeon, the formidable goblin warrior, takes at least 3 to 5 highly experienced players working together to successfully take down. Oh, I see. So if there are 2 or even more powerful goblin warriors in this particular dungeon, would we truly be able to handle them?
Definitely not. We couldn't handle that. A goblin tribe will only ever produce 1 goblin warrior. So far, only 1 pair of adventurers has ever encountered twin goblin warriors. Such a rare occurrence we definitely won't run into.
Oh, that puts my mind at ease. Finish this quickly. Don't let them escape and raise the alarm. Got it?
This is bad.
Huh? What exactly do you mean by that?
Since we entered the dungeon, we've already encountered 4 groups of goblins in total. The number of small monsters in this dungeon is unusually high. We might have hit the jackpot. I just don't really get what you women are thinking. You're already so rich, so why even become an adventurer then?
To be honest, it's a bit embarrassing, but I became an adventurer mainly to lose weight.
Wait, what does losing weight actually have to do with becoming an adventurer?
Oh, they're very much related. I specifically asked around, and apparently, among all the known professions, there's one where you don't need to train physically. You just meditate to burn off excess constitution and keep getting stronger. Don't you think that's perfect for someone like me, who's rich but can't put in the hard work to train?
Spending so much money just to lose weight. The world of the rich is really hard to understand.
What are we even talking about? Hey, can I join in too?
Wow, you've even got chainmail ready? Mr. Cheng, you're really professional.
You wore the same set when you went into the dungeon before, right?
That's right. If I hadn't had this armor, I would have died in the dungeon a long time ago. On the other hand, I really don't quite get why you guys don't wear armor. Oh...
All set! It's the night shift now. Next wave is goblins. You guys are up. After that, we'll take the lead.
New fish meal mechanic.
Don't you know? The less outside help you use in the dungeon, the higher your final rating will be after completing the mission.
Oh, so that's how it works. I understand.
No wonder your escape missions are easier than mine. You brute forced your way through the dungeon fully geared. I see you don't have useful titles even now. To put it bluntly, your base stats are just a bit higher. Compared to newbies, you're not that much stronger.
Actually...
This is tough. Random teams aren't reliable, but I didn't expect them to be this bad. Out of our group of 8, there are 2 newbies.
You 3 can chat a little later. The goblin squad that was blocking our way has been completely cleared. We can now move on.
Alright, got it. Why are there 3 paths? Normally, a level 5 dungeon only has 2 at most.
Looks like my earlier worries were justified. We've run into a bug.
A bug?
This isn't something we can reveal to the public yet, but on average, for every 50 low-level dungeons, there will be one special case where the actual challenge difficulty is higher, sometimes much higher, than the current level. In other words, a bug. There are mainly 3 types of bugs. The first is an increase in the number of mobs, the second is an increase in the number of bosses, and the third is an increase in boss strength. For example, what we're facing right now.
What's saying?
Close.
It seems like every dungeon I've been through before had some kind of problem, more or less.
May I ask, do dungeons with bugs actually give out significantly more rewards than usual when they are cleared?
That depends on how much the dungeon's difficulty has increased. I've heard if you're lucky, you can get treasures even level 14 or 15 adventurers would envy.
So if we keep going deeper, we might run into even more goblins?
That's right.
Sounds a bit dangerous. Maybe we should just call it off this time and head back. Anyway, I've already become an adventurer, so I can't go back.
Even though there are more goblins in this cave, the boss's strength hasn't changed. As long as we take care of the boss, we'll be fine. As long as we act quickly and find and kill the dungeon boss before most of the goblins notice us, it's not much different from a normal run.
You're just guessing that the boss's strength hasn't changed. If the boss has gotten a lot stronger, and we can't take it down quickly, once its reinforcements arrive, we might end up trapped in this dungeon.
So you're saying we should just give up? If you're not willing to take this risk, you might as well switch to logistics soon.
You call this a little risk? Challenging a dungeon that's higher level than us without enough intel is basically suicide.
How about this? Let's take a vote now. Those who want to continue, please stay. Anyone who simply wants to quit can just head back the way that we came.
That's a good idea. No one gets held up either way.
Free to come and go. Satisfied now?
Let's start the vote now. Raise your hand if you want to stay.
Well, that's true, I guess. You really have no sense of self-preservation. Seriously, what's wrong with you? I get that the higher level ones want to take a shot, but you're not even as strong as I am. Why are you getting involved?
Just want to join in the fun. Still, I want to give it a try. Since everyone's made their choice, let's part ways here. Boss Wang, I'll refund your clearance fee a bit later.
Oh, no need for that. Just consider it actually making a brand new friend, you know. I'm off now. Please wait for me. Just a moment. Do we really have to go left? I think the right side is better.
Then, let's play rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets to decide.
What if it's a tie?
Simple. If it's a tie, we just go down the middle.
Why do I just feel like I've boarded like a pirate ship?
Rock.
Scissors.
Paper, yes!
I lost! If I'd known, I would have picked scissors. So annoying.
When the boss shows up, you don't have to fight. Just focus on clearing the small monsters. Don't let the goblins distract me, okay?
No problem.
About that. Why don't you have much faith in them? Is this dungeon really that truly dangerous indeed?
How do you know I don't have faith in them?
Ah, well, I am a business person after all. I'm pretty good at reading people. So?
The main reason I chose to back out is because of this title. Its effect is to warn the wearer of dangers ahead. Back in the catacombs, I relied on it to discover that there were 2 guys deep inside who could have killed me. Based on the information I got from official adventurers, I think this entry-level dungeon is quite rare. Usually, a single boss dungeon requires 3 to 5 adventurers of the same level to clear. If it's a double boss dungeon, then with just the few of us, there's no way we can make it. Do you believe it? If I were to lay everything out for them, by tomorrow the information broker would have intel on me and my title. Why should I sacrifice my own interest to stop them from getting themselves killed? It's not like we're close. Besides, as a temporary teammate, I've already done my best to warn them while ensuring my own safety. If they don't listen, that's their problem.
Then why are you indeed willing to tell me all of this now?
You don't need to worry. I won't harm you. You're not in the adventurer business, so there's no reason for you to risk provoking someone with potential like me for intel.
Oh, I see what you mean. So, what exactly is up with everything?
We can't go any further. There's an even deadlier danger outside. Level 2 quick cast spell, Flame Rod.
So that's what the elemental armor Lin put on me before the battle was for.
I'm actually an official at a certain site. Although we're both level 5, his title, class skills, and equipment are all maxed out, and it's even the hardest set to complete for a magic class.
Nicely done. Switch shifts now. You guys handle the next wave of goblins, alright?
Okay.
Hey, look, is that the boss? It seems a bit different, doesn't it?
Probably not. It's so incredibly short. It really doesn't look anything at all like a goblin warrior.
Wait, everyone please be very careful. This truly is the boss, but it's not the goblin warrior. It's actually the powerful goblin shaman.
Just sing for me.
Everyone, finish this quickly. End the fight before the goblin warrior shows up, or we'll be in trouble. Are you kidding me? Even the goblins are starting to use tactics now. What on earth happened in Tianxia City?
Hurry quickly! I'll just take on this guy right now! It looks like the other side is in trouble. Can one of you go help them? Are you kidding? There are so many goblins. Where are we supposed to find extra people? Go help them. I can handle things here by myself.
But...
Go on. Staying here will just really get in my way, you know.
I'll take care of the goblins as quickly as I can, then come help you.
Yeah, sure. Now then, indeed. Absolutely. Certainly. No one can interrupt us now. Done.
No!
This boss is incredibly strong, but way too clumsy. Even without using one step, one kill, I should be able to dodge most of his attacks.
All right.
Are you done talking? Too easy. Even though your overall speed and formidable strength significantly increase after bulking up, your attacks are even easier to dodge since you have absolutely no discernible plan. So this is truly the strength of a martial dungeon boss? To be honest, it's a bit disappointing. At your level, you're not even worthy to be my appetizer. Don't you even have the courage to fight to the end? Looks like I really shouldn't expect very much from the level 5 dungeons in the future.
How many more goblins does this Li Chen have? If this keeps up, I won't be able to hold on much longer.
Use that fire magic one more time.
You think I don't want to? That goblin shaman keeps using low-level spells. Dare to let me cast a spell. Wait.
How exactly to complete the clearance task? Mine too.
He is a citizen of Dongshire. Eliminated the goblin warriors. Everyone, please retreat a little longer. He should come to support us later.
We don't have to worry about the Hua family completing the clearance mission. There's no reason to come back and take risks. Let's retreat. The clearance mission is completed anyway.
No, if we absolutely cannot manage to kill the goblin shaman in just one swift go, we will most certainly be worn down to our deaths by them on the way out.
You're right. We can't retreat yet. Everyone hold your ground.
He's a citizen of Dongshan.
Where did you find such a powerhouse? He soloed a double boss dungeon by himself.
It wasn't me who found him. As for my situation, please everyone, help me keep it a secret.
Understood. Newcomers with potential like you tend to attract attention. It's true that you shouldn't stand out too much before your level goes up.
Long live understanding. Yeah.
We can't go out. There's an even deadlier danger outside.
An even deadlier danger?
That's right. There's an adventurer outside whose danger level is far greater than the two bosses. If we go out, we'll be killed.
Then what should we do?
Go back, find the others, convince them to band together and break out as a group. You guys actually managed to kill both of the main bosses.
He took down both of them all by himself. We barely did anything.
How could it be him? I clearly checked his title before and confirmed he wasn't a threat to me.
Wait, how exactly did you know there were two powerful bosses in this particular dungeon? Don't tell me you were hiding behind us the whole time, spying on us?
No, I wasn't. Before you guys even encountered the boss, we had already reached the exit. The reason I knew there were two bosses in this dungeon is because of this title I have. It helps me identify any threats ahead of me. That's how I found out there were two bosses in this dungeon.
No way, you actually have such a useful title and you didn't warn us before?
I didn't warn you, but I did try to persuade you not to go deeper into the dungeon.
Then why did you actually come back here, really?
Because of the exit.
There's a high-level adventurer at the exit, even stronger and more hostile than the double bosses, blocking the way.
Ah.
There's a high-level adventurer blocking the exit outside? Are you sure? I'm sure.
First, the dungeon is harder than expected, and now a high-level adventurer blocks the exit. Too many suspicious things are going on. Tell me, is this your doing? Not that I don't trust you, but let's sign a one-way contract to confirm.
Wait, the high-level adventurer standing outside isn't that wanderer of the four seas who completely bailed on us, is it? By the way, I wanted to ask, your title lets you foresee danger, right? So if I show killing intent toward you, can you tell who's stronger, me or the person blocking the exit? So, between me and that really high-level adventurer outside, who's just stronger then?
The one outside is
a bit.
Got it.
Then there's only one path left for us. Everyone, go settle your escape and clearance tasks first, and level up as much as you can. After that, we'll have to fight it out with the one blocking the exit.
That's all we can do. If I'd known buying this dungeon would cause so much trouble, I never should have acted on impulse back then.
What's done is done. There's no use regretting it now. Besides, with so many of us, we might not necessarily lose.
How long has it truly been? Why hasn't anyone come out of there yet? That young kid who cleared the graveyard, could he have possibly died in there?
Are you interested or not? I want to think it over again.
I didn't expect your first time entering a dungeon would land you in a situation like this. I'm really sorry about that.
Even if we make it out, since there was no epic relic drop this time, it seems that the double boss dungeon is still much easier than the graveyard. Feels like we can skip level 6 in the next dungeon and go straight for level 7. If we don't count survive by placing oneself in a desperate situation, then the only skills that might come in handy in the upcoming battle are playing dumb to catch the tiger, miraculous survivor, and legendary duelist, adaptive. Dark Star Artistry and Guardian, as well as legendary duelist. This skill, survive by placing oneself in a desperate situation, almost let me reach peak condition, but it costs 4 strength, 4 agility, and 2 perception. As for Dark Star Artistry, it should be paired with playing dumb to catch the tiger. Rely on playing dumb to catch the tiger to move into the target's blind spot, then switch to Artistry to gradually approach the target. Finally, switch to survive by placing oneself in a desperate situation to deliver a perfect sneak attack. As for Guardian, the most reasonable approach is to rely on the perception from Legendary Duelist. This allows Gal to anticipate the target's next move in advance. If the target goes off to attack someone else, then switch to the Guardian title to stop them. The tactics revolving around these 2 titles both seem pretty good, but if I had to pick one, it's honestly a tough choice. Let's first take a look at the effects of the newly acquired class skills and relics, then decide on the next step. This survive by facing death is pretty nice, just the fact that it can improve footwork and body flexibility makes it worthwhile. Combined with the 1-step, 1-kill skill effect, I'll be able to attack enemy weak points while dodging in the future. This is a truly great skill, and as for this feigned death skill, since adventurers in the real world don't actually drop any valuable loot when they tragically die, I can totally and effectively use this incredibly useful skill to simply play dead. Then look for a chance to launch a surprise counterattack. All's fair in war. As long as the guy blocking the door isn't crazy enough to mess with a corpse, I'll be able to pull a nasty trick on him. Of course, that's the last resort. If possible, I definitely prefer to win fair and square. Wow, the loot this time is really great. With the Goodest Shaman banner and the Book of Legacy, I'll be able to have a goblin follower when I go to the dungeon next time. And with this goblin key and the bone flute, if I'm lucky, I might even summon a goblin warrior as a bodyguard. To be on the safe side, I won't keep hoarding upgrade tickets. I'll boost my combat power to the max first. Among all the precious relics I currently possess, this particular one is undeniably the very highest level. Therefore, using the valuable relic upgrade ticket on it is absolutely the best and most optimal choice. So I will indeed use the relic upgrade ticket on the legendary, formidable Undead Kurot's formidable helmet. It can only be upgraded to epic level. Forget about it then. I'll use the equipment smelter to melt down these utterly useless items first and see if I get anything truly good. Then I'll decide precisely where to use the relic upgrade ticket. Wait, aren't non-equipment relics unable to be smelted? That means the equipment I have left probably won't yield anything good either. There's no other way. I'll use the relic upgrade ticket to enhance the corrupted nether sword. Using the relic upgrade ticket. Such a cool sword, helmet, and weapon. Those are set. Now for the equipment wish ticket. I'll just use it on armor. Perfect for replacing the chainmail I bought. Awesome. This particular set of armor feels even much lighter than the chainmail I used before.
Hey, citizen of Songshan, are you done over there?
Just about. Are you guys done organizing?
Once you're done, I'll give you another round.
All right.
Set out.
Yeah. These are all yours in this. Wait for me a sec.
I'm going to summon a monster companion.
Hey, don't ignore me.
Goblin. Is there really any point in summoning a monster companion like that? This little thing doesn't even count as half a fighting force. It's good enough if it doesn't get in the way. Hold on, I'm not done yet. Here you go. Drink this.
Double! Oh my goodness, what exactly are you drinking over there, my friend?
Wow! He turned into a boss!
Wow. There are clothes and weapons over there that suit you. Go ahead and take what you truly need.
Your companion won't lose control, will it? After all, that's a boss-level goblin.
I don't know. But you can have him check with his badge to see if this goblin is hostile toward us.
Looks like he truly doesn't mean us any harm. That's good.
Mage armor and attribute enhancement. The great toughness of the Lord.
My physique has significantly improved in 2 distinct ways or aspects.
The property is only 1 hour. Mage armor can add some protection to the unarmored areas, although it's not as protective as the set you're wearing. But Yuzong is not strong.
I put on woolen cloth.
Good luck then. Are you okay?
Just rest for a while and you'll be fine.
We finally made it out.
How did a goblin warrior manage to sneak in?
Weren't we told someone would be blocking the exit? But there's no one there.
Maybe it's hiding somewhere. Use the cart to check where it is.
All right. Found him. He's hiding behind the thickest tree at 1 o'clock. Everyone be careful. He set a lot of traps in front of the entrance. Watch your step and don't step on them.
Traps? Where exactly are the traps?
Is there a title for someone who scouts for traps? This is really annoying. So it was him.
Now it all makes sense. Right after clearing the enchanted forest, instead of going to the black market there to buy supplies, he came to Dongshan to try his luck. There's definitely something fishy going on. Hardly anyone knows I'm at Dongshan, and the team leaders who do have all signed confidentiality agreements with me, so it can't be them. That nurse with glasses is unlikely too, so it must be Shangli. Or is it Shumao?
This person. He looks kind of familiar. Wait, are you Gao Chengyong?
Is he famous or something?
Famous is an understatement. He's the most notorious wanted criminal in the Mingguang area. Don't be fooled by the fact that he's only level 7. Just the confirmed number of adventurers who've died at his hands is already over 100. He doesn't just want to steal other people's dungeon drops, he also wants to earn titles for killing humans. He might have already unlocked the excessive human slaughter title by now.
Looks like you know a lot about me. Are you an official adventurer from the association?
Just as I thought. He really has unlocked that title.
Alright then. Let's make a deal. Leave that kid behind and you can take the others and go. That condition works for me. Or, how about we...
If you believe him, the association's records show that Gao Chengyong has a history of letting his targets go, only to hunt them down later. If you really fall for his lies, once he kills Cheng Hai, he'll use tracking methods to find each of you one by one, and you won't even have a chance to fight back. That's right. Even though he says he'll let us go, his malice toward us has never lessened. He's lying.
You can even truly detect malice.
Alright then. Since I'm his target, let me and Goblin Slayer take the lead in the attack. You will truly need to seize the absolutely right moment. We're all in the very same boat, so now's certainly not the time to take any unnecessary chances. Of course, if any of you are genuinely and deeply afraid of dying, then please get lost right now and do not hold me back at all.
Alright, we'll handle the support work.
Didn't expect you to be so truly nice. If it were me, I'd definitely force everyone to fight together.
The two of us are more than enough to take you down.
I knew it. Newbies like you who lucked out and got an S-rank rating always act all high and mighty, thinking everyone else is just a stepping stone for your growth. But reality isn't like that, you know. It's really hard for enemies at levels 1 to 5 to get a full set of titles, class skills, and equipment. With such fancy weapons and armor, I'm guessing most of it is gear, right? Too bad. My skill is tailor-made to counter newbies like you. Give birth for me. Slowing technique.
Don't ask anyone.
Slowing doesn't slow your speed. When I encounter someone like me who uses an unpopular weapon like Changlian, slowing down.
I truly can't even handle your amazing moves. Is that what you really think? Ali Yihei. If that's truly all you have available to you at this moment, then unfortunately, you have indeed hit a very significant and imposing wall today.
Are you kidding me? My foolproof combination actually got broken by him so easily?
Is this really the level a newbie who's only been through 3 dungeons should have?
Gao Chengyang isn't as impressive as you said. He got his weapon confiscated by the Chenghai boss right at the start. Feels like the Chenghai boss doesn't need us.
I'm Gao Chengyang. I'm not that impressive. It's just that Chenghai is too strong. Right now, he's probably on par with that superstar being specially trained by the Min province branch.
If I were to admit defeat and completely give up the Changlian, would you then be able to let me go?
Would you, if the roles were completely reversed in this situation?
That's a truly fair point.
He's completely gone. That magical cloak's effect is complete invisibility.
Sigh. Just thinking about a truly great superstar dying by my own hand makes me feel incredibly guilty. If you had not run into a mere rookie killer like me, you probably would have become a legendary and renowned adventurer. Too bad you are going to die here today. This is the death match you chose.
Chenghai, be careful. That person hasn't left. They're right around you.
That woman! What are you looking at? That's impossible. How exactly did you come to know that I was in fact present here?
Because with my incredibly keen level 20 perception, every single move you make is perfectly clear to me.
Perception.
Right.
You take care of this one.
Oh, come on, really, seriously, this is quite unbelievable. That's not fair.
I'd like to ask, for a freelance adventurer, how long does it take to register personal information with the association?
On a workday, about half a day.
So it seems Yun Xiao is the one leaking information from the association. I want to apply to join Dongshan's Official Adventurers Association, but I verbally agreed to join Yun Xiao City's association the day before yesterday. They haven't entered my personal information yet. Is it compliant if I switch to Dongshan's system now?
Of course. On behalf of Dongshan's Adventurers Association, I welcome you to join us.
Hey, after thinking it over, I've decided not to become an official adventurer in Yunxiao City.
Why can your personal information be entered into the system as soon as tomorrow? Why did you change your mind again?
Because I just took down an A-level wanted criminal named Gao Chengyang. After the Dongshan Adventurers Association found out, they invited me to become an official local adventurer. That's pretty good too. Being an official adventurer in your hometown makes things more convenient. Yes, that's what I thought as well. Alright, I'm hanging up now. Let's keep in touch. Monsters are all completely just useless.
Are you done talking over there?
I'm done. Why are you still here?
Because Sister Lin invited me to join the Dongshan Adventurers Association. I'll be entering my personal information with you.
Honestly, when you were invited to join the association too, I started to doubt how much the official adventurer title is really worth.
All I did was say a few things to you in the dungeon. Do you really have to be so sarcastic about it? So petty.
Please kindly turn off your titles and restriction skills now, and use your own strength to punch it directly. As expected of the official equipment, the tool for measuring attributes is way better than the one at the physical exam center. 12 points. What about me?
Are they done testing?
Wrong. It's really over. His strength is just...
What the heck?
They're all 12.
17 points.
Is there really a 12? This is way off from his previous performance. I thought he'd have at least 14, maybe even 15. But it's only 12 points, yet he was able to kill Gao Chengyang at level 9. He definitely doesn't qualify for a mainstream profession title.
Just wait until I get my profession and title back, then test again. I'll definitely beat you.
Mr. Chenghai, your personal information has been successfully entered. Here is your official ID.
That was very fast.
Special cases get special treatment. After all, you single-handedly cleared the double boss dungeon and even defeated Gao Chengyang all by yourself. Also, as a level 10 official adventurer of the Six Paths, you have to clear the association-designated Tongji dungeon twice a year. Otherwise, you'll have to be transferred from the strategy team to the intelligence or resource gathering team, spending your time on physical conditioning and combat training. Clearing one dungeon every 6 months is enough.
No problem.
Also, from time to time, headquarters will have secondment assignments. If you perform well, there will be rewards. These rewards can be exchanged for association title clues, certificates, and chi wu. However, usually only adventurers of level 9 or above will be seconded, so you don't need to worry for now.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
What are the title clues?
Title clues are the summarized methods for obtaining titles. When you get back, use your ID/UID to log into the internet and check the association's title gallery to see if there's anything you like. If you have any unused chiwu or title clues that aren't in the gallery, you can sell them to the association in exchange for things you want.
Understood.
By the way, when do you actually plan to dismiss your follower?
Can't I just let it bite here? My goblin bone flute summons a random goblin, so if I send it back, the next time I summon one, it might not be the same goblin. Wouldn't that mean I'd have wasted a bottle of elixir?
You don't need to worry about that. Unless your goblin warrior dies in battle in that world, or you decide to just randomly summon another goblin, then you're fine.
I see.
Come with me. I'll introduce you to the rest of the team.
All right.
Hello, boss. My name is Liang Jiakun. These are the adventurer candidates from Dongshan. Their current stats are as follows.
Don't announce your personal stats every time you encounter a strong adventurer, as if you're merely reading off a menu. That behavior really offends people.
What does it matter? My stats couldn't possibly be higher than Boss Chung Hai's, right? No, yours are actually higher than his.
You are the gatekeeper for the Dongshan entrance.
You can't work as the gatekeeper until the Dongshan expert and the dungeon have been cleared.
Ha! There's someone else who's supposed to be the gatekeeper? They're not here. They're busy tackling the expert level dungeon in Dongshan.
No, that's not it. He didn't come because he's currently dealing with the sudden influx of wanted criminals in Dongshan yesterday. Apparently it's because someone completely cleared the cemetery in Dongshan City, and all those people came specifically for him.
I see.
Well, that old gravekeeper at the cemetery, you know, that's a famously bugged dungeon. It can even wipe out the vitality of strange creatures. Huh? Why are you all looking at me like that? Did I say something wrong, perhaps? Haven't you realized it yet? Realized what exactly?
Just... I'm the one who cleared the cemetery.
What?
Even though I already said that, during this period, I should focus my energy on improving my stats and cramming dungeon knowledge. I still genuinely want to see things through with this particular entrance at home. If I go all out and solo it completely, it should be about as hard as successfully completing a challenging level 10 mission, so it really shouldn't be too incredibly difficult to clear this objective.
It doesn't really feel like much has changed. Wait, can the adventurer panel actually be upgraded? So does that mean when I reach levels 11 to 16, my panel will change again? It seems like after reaching level 6, there are actually more restrictions. When I get to level 11, will there be even more new restrictions? Just like that? Done? All set? Let me see what the departure quest is this time. The departure quest has changed from a single choice to 2 out of 1. For adventurers planning to clear the game, that's actually good news. But gnolls? So, besides murlocs, there are other monsters in this forest? Why? So in your opinion, those gnolls are cunning, devious, and especially like to bully the weak, right?
That's right, yes, exactly, absolutely.
Aren't they just a bunch of forest bullies?
Indeed, correct.
Then this time, I won't do the rotation quest related to gnolls. I'll first find the Tide Murloc's hatching pool and see if I can clear it. Alright, I've asked everything I wanted to ask. You can go back now.
What? I really just don't want to.
You don't want to go back?
That's right.
Alright, you can stay here if you want. No.
Yay, great.
Let me make it clear first. The challenge level in this dungeon is level 7, so be careful.
Don't worry, Will, I'm actually really strong.
Turns out you actually joined a random party and had them carry you through the dungeon, and it was only a level 5 dungeon at that. You've got some guts.
Actually, it wasn't so bad. Although there were some unexpected incidents along the way, I was lucky enough to meet 2 very promising adventurers.
That's just survivor bias. If those solo players were really reliable, my son wouldn't have died in the dungeon.
I know. That's exactly why I only decided to go down after making sure there were official adventurers in the party. Speaking of which, I saw the news just a few days ago. Your son's death didn't seem like it was just an accident.
How could it possibly have been an accident? Before my son went down there, I prepared 2 life-saving artifacts for him, but he still died. Yet those 2 rookies with entrance tokens survived. What a joke. It's a pity those 2 bastards didn't last long enough for me to deal with them myself, and ended up dying at someone else's hands. Otherwise, I would have made them regret ever coming into this world.
Then this person has, in a way, avenged your son. We should repay him, right? What's his name?
His name is Chung Hai. I came to Dongshan this time specifically to thank him in person.
Chung Hai.
Hey, you know him?
There was also someone with the surname Chung in my ancestors' temporary wild team, if I remember correctly. Maybe it's him, or perhaps it's someone else with the same surname. All those Chungs. Who knows how many people with the surname Chung there are out there? Those Chailang people might actually be hiding in the nearby bushes after being driven away. Blocking the road like this is very dangerous for all of you, isn't it?
By the way, just out of curiosity, can you speak their language?
Of course. Do you perhaps need me to help translate?
Jianbu, I have a special flag that can really come in handy in situations exactly like this one. If it doesn't work as I expect, I'll definitely come back to you for help. Now, where exactly is your skin transformation pool located? Tell me, and I might actually consider sparing you all. After all, do you really think I would ever betray my own people? Green-skinned fool, you little sidekick of the so-called Big Brother. And Heinz Tool.
Did you really think I would betray my own people? You green-skinned fool, lackey of that big oaf? If you want to kill me, just do it. Our captain is dead, and you're proud of yourself. Lord Lingjing will avenge us and reward us greatly.
There's an underwater cave in Butterfly Valley. Go through it and you'll reach a natural underground cavern. That's where our splendid pool is.
Princess Tatu!
After this, Jutai immediately chirped and scratched the tree, then we went to look for the fox. So why did you run so far away?
Humans really are no good, it seems to me.
That adventurer is truly very strong.
Oh no, it's White Battle's hog.
Go notify the gorilla squad to lure the fox's mermen out and create an opportunity for this adventurer to destroy the splendid pool. Got it, Boss Hog. As for you...
When the fox used a drone for aerial photography before, it seemed pretty big. First, find the underwater cave, then it takes long to reach the splendid pool. This requirement alone eliminates 99% of adventurers. Luckily, I have the Knight of the Sea, which lets me breathe underwater. Even though I can't swim, my helmet contains Claude's underwater combat skills.
Boss, I genuinely cannot swim at all. Can I please go back first if that's all right with you, please?
You can't swim? Oh my goodness, that's quite a predicament, isn't it? All right, don't you worry your head about it for a single moment. I'll absolutely make sure to take you back to a safe and dry place first, before we proceed with anything else. Your safety is, of course, my utmost priority in this rather unexpected situation. Okay, that's finally done and dusted, isn't it? Everything is now perfectly in order, and we are all set. So, without further ado, let's set off on our grand adventure, shall we? As I had somewhat optimistically expected, with the incredible power of the Knight of the Sea, that legendary artifact, and Claude's specially designed, rather magnificent helmet, even someone like me, who, to be perfectly honest, can't can't swim at all, not even a single stroke, can now miraculously swim in the vast, shimmering water with an astonishing and utterly unexpected ease. It's truly a marvel to behold this newfound ability. I somehow managed to skillfully and rather stealthily get away from the others, leaving them behind, all on my own, which was quite a feat if I do say so myself. It looks like this truly magnificent and rather awe-inspiring place is indeed the legendary splendid pool of the mysterious fish people, a place whispered about in ancient tales. But, and this is a rather perplexing question that immediately springs to mind, why on earth don't I see any guards stationed around this apparently important location? It's quite unusual, isn't it? Well, whatever the underlying reason for this curious absence may be, and I'm sure there's a fascinating story behind it now, at this very moment, is undeniably the absolute best and most opportune chance we will ever get to successfully clear this particular stage of our journey. There's absolutely no doubt about it in my mind whatsoever.
Only one Gulu? That's not enough to go around. Gulu, after all this time, there are still fools who don't know their place and want to destroy the splendid pool. Gulu, yeah. But what's surprising is that this time it's not a Chai Lang, but a human Gulu.
So the gods were hiding up there all along. It looks like they won't give me any time at all to change my gear. I'll have to treat them as truly deadly enemies and finish this quickly.
A human has broken into the splendid pool.
Boss Hog, the fishmen are retreating. It looks like the fishman scouts in the lake have spotted that human adventurer.
Send someone sharp to keep an eye on the lakeshore. If that human adventurer manages to escape, let me know. Understood, Boss Hog.
These formidable guards are significantly stronger than the common Bokoblin warriors. They must undoubtedly be the powerful bosses of this dungeon.
At level 6 to 10, dungeon bosses can generally be divided into two types, team buffing bosses and high individual dominance bosses. The former are usually not that strong themselves, but can enhance the overall strength of individuals of the same race. For lone wolves, it's almost impossible to clear this type of boss by relying on their own strength alone. Every time you attend my class, you're either skipping or yawning. Is my class really that boring to you? But haven't you already covered today's material before? If you talked about things we need to know after level 11, maybe I'd actually pay attention. Do you think I enjoy teaching this stuff? If it weren't for you reckless hotshots from CJ's Rising Stars acting arrogant and taking on high-level dungeons before you're ready, you wouldn't get killed by the bosses, and the company wouldn't have to call me in at the last minute to lecture you all. What, someone died again? Yeah, haven't you been on the forums these past few days? Everyone's in an uproar, saying his death was a waste of CJ's investment in him. I really didn't know about that. What exactly happened? Tell me quickly. Be very careful. This human is an extremely rare, truly high perception type. Sneak attack simply won't work on him. Everyone, let's all go together and wear him down. What exactly is up with that Murloc boss? I've already killed so many powerful elite Murlocs, but he's still just watching from the sidelines. Does he really see these Murlocs, who are even stronger than Goblin warriors, as nothing but mere small fry? This human's strength seems about the same as Hogger's. Luckily, he came alone, so we can wear him down with our sheer numbers. The incredible speed at which this guy kills. Once the elite monster has drained most of his stamina, there probably won't be many elite types left. At that critical point, if Hogger notices that I've left my forces depleted, then forget it. I'd better take a bit of a significant risk. Finally feeling the pain now. Are you going to step in personally now, dear miracle survivor? I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Careful, Commander. This guy is as strong as the human adventurer and Hogger. Very well. Commander, please don't worry about me. He's even more badly injured and isn't truly good at fighting underwater at all. Even without my help, you all can quite effortlessly and swiftly kill him. Bring his head back to me, Commander. I await your return. Wasn't that human seriously and gravely injured? How could he possibly escape from here so quickly and take out the fool's beast soldiers in absolutely no time at all? He was ambushed from behind and killed in a single decisive blow. That human is very highly skilled at underwater combat, so the commander's initial judgment might be entirely wrong. Damn, I finally managed to escape alive. It's all thanks to this miracle survivor. Otherwise, I'd have died here for sure. Just as I expected, that urine boss couldn't keep his cool. If he'd stayed calm any longer, I would have been worn down to death. Captain Bub said that Poison Wolf will have a harder and harder time in higher level dungeons, and there's no way a single fighter can win. Looks like I really need to find some strong teammates. That human adventurer actually came back alive. What exactly is his current condition now? I truly didn't dare get too close for fear of being discovered, but I can definitely confirm he's seriously and gravely injured. A gravely wounded adventurer indeed, huh? I'll settle the score with you next time. It's already over. I failed. There were too many murlocs in the pool of vanity. I couldn't kill them all by myself. I just looked through your book of legacy. If you accumulate enough battles, you'll be promoted to a higher rank, the 100 Battle Goblin. From now on, use this sword to slay dungeon monsters that are about as strong as you. When you become a 100 Battle Goblin, and this sword is no longer useful to you, return it to me. Then what will you use? I'll use this.
Alright, you really need to practice your swimming from now on. I'll have to run this dungeon again later, so you'll definitely need to pull your own weight.
Well indeed, alright. This must have been done by the gnolls.
Combine your skills and dance with death.
Standing up with a kick is very fast. The gnolls.
Good thing I'd actually raised my main stats to 20 just in case. Otherwise that gnoll just now would have definitely succeeded.
Sigh. Wasn't this human supposed to be seriously injured? But his movements just now were nothing like someone who's badly hurt. Could he be baiting us?
The vehicle's gone.
It might not be an escape. Maybe they're pretending to be weak to lure us over.
So, should we still give chase?
If we just go after them, I have a very strong feeling we might then walk right into their ambush. Let's forget it. Let's not chase them. We'll come back after we've found strong enough teammates and made thorough preparations. Then we'll settle the score with him properly. Wow, I didn't expect dungeons from level 6 to 10 to be so much harder than level 5 ones. Blindly charging in means you really need to gather intel in advance before clearing it. Otherwise, the risk is just too high. It's for the quest settlement. Speaking of which, even though I didn't clear it this time, I did take out a ton of murlocs. I should at least get an A, right?
So what if I'm allergic to seafood? Wait, how did you even know I'm allergic to seafood? And also, I'm a human. Why are you giving me a bag of animal feed? Even if he can't really finish it, this stuff tastes quite terrible.
What? He joined the Dongshan Adventurers Guild? Stop right there! Weren't you the one who swore up and down that he was as good as dead?
Even Go Chen-yong fell to him. What was I supposed to do?
So from what you're saying, you're not planning to do anything about my brother's death, huh? That's right. Now that you've secured your position as the gatekeeper of Yunqiao City, thanks to my grandfather, how could you risk being dismissed just to take out the rising star from the neighboring city? I really misjudged you. If I'd known, I should have let Grandpa's resources go to Jode instead.
What are you doing?
I'm handing over the relics my grandfather left. Since my brother is dead and you won't help, I'll give the relics you wanted to someone else avenge him for me.
$361, $362.
363?
Hanran, there's a new bounty on the black market that you might be very interested in.
Someone inside the bureau.
Someone offering a legendary adventurer's relic as reward, putting a bounty on the life of a rising star from Dongshan City.
Who did Shumao piss off this time?
It's not Shu Mao, but this person. We all know them.
Oh.
Brother Chen Hai.
Someone's got their eyes on you.
I know, but hasn't that problem already been dealt with already?
It's not the same. Someone's offering a huge price for your life on the online black market. Don't take this lightly. The person who posted this bounty is offering a ridiculous amount. My brother said if you hadn't saved me, he might have wanted a piece of the action too.
Can you explain in more detail what exactly is going on?
It's just that my brother and his people saw it on the online black market.
There really is a bounty on you.
Can you find out who posted it?
No need to check. You can deduce it just from the reward offered for the bounty. The person who posted it is most likely a direct relative of the late legendary adventurer Zhou Jianming. What kind of grudge do you have with them? They even put up his relics as the reward for you.
I honestly don't even know. I've really never even heard of this person.
Alright then, I'll contact the boss now and have him try to convince the other side to withdraw the bounty. If it's just a misunderstanding, maybe the boss can arrange something to help clear things up for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You stay at the association for the next few days. The relics of a legendary adventurer are bound to attract many people, adventurers.
Someone else got here first. No, wait, it doesn't look like there was a fight here. Looks like that guy named Cheng Hai. He was probably exploring his own family's dungeon at the time. I really can't tell if he's lucky or unlucky. Even though he avoided the first wave of attacks by hiding in his family's dungeon, if he's trapped inside, he won't even have anywhere to run. Besides me and the target, there are 4 other people in this dungeon. I have no idea if they're friends or foes.
You're truly despicable, you know. You're the ones who are indeed really sick, you humans. All I did was send a scout to the disaster exit. Did you really have to come here and kill us over that? Now, not only am I injured, but most of my troops have been wiped out. If that adventurer from yesterday comes back again. Sigh, this won't do. As long as Green Hills remain, there's always firewood. I can't stay. I need to get out. Fast.
Three formidable hunters, which means there's at most only one companion on the target's side, accompanying them. Looking at it this way, this game just got a lot more interesting.
Ko-chan, you wanted to see me?
Do you really know about Cheng Hai just being put on the official bounty list?
Yes, I know.
Good. That certainly makes things much easier. Give Cheng Hai a quick call. If he genuinely doesn't know he's been targeted, just pick a suitable level 6 to 10 dungeon and invite him to run it with you. I don't really need to tell you what to do with the rest, right?
It's a call from Shu Mao. It must be about the bounty. I don't know if he's calling to warn me or to test me. No, forget it. I won't answer. Anyway, the entrance to the dungeon at home was sold cheap, so it's definitely been exposed this time. If they ask about it later, I'll just say I was clearing the dungeon at home.
We're late. That guy named Cheng Hai was probably forced into this dungeon by the people ahead of us. Should we still go in?
Go in. Two more people just entered. Wait, why has the rotation exit mission just suddenly become impossible to complete? Could it be that the number of gnolls running this dungeon has already been reduced to less than 5?
Hello. The people over there asked me to see if you want to have a meeting together. It seems the berserker over there has something to discuss with us.
So, you and your companion were indeed the first to enter this dungeon, and Cheng Hai isn't truly here.
That's right.
Then I don't get it. If you didn't catch anyone, why didn't you just leave? Why are you all gathered here by the lake instead?
One of my companion's class is Sea Beast Priest.
His class traits revealed a hero-level Murloc appeared in this dungeon. He wants to sign a master-servant contract with it before it strengthens.
What about you guys? Why don't you rotate out and leave the mission?
Because when we entered the dungeon and used a drone to look for Chung Hai, we only found him guarding the lakeside.
When we got there, he wouldn't admit that Chung Hai was in the lake, nor would he explain why he insisted on staying by the lakeside. So what could we do? We could only keep him company by the lake.
You can't blame me for this. I couldn't exactly say my companion went into the water while I can't swim, so I could only wait for him on the shore. You guy. What did I do?
Hold on, I think I basically understand your situation now. But I don't think there's really anything to discuss here, is there?
There is indeed. My beloved companion has just very recently died at this very moment.
Power is surging within me. Are there many such foods outside? Besides the occasional human adventurer, there's also a pack of gnolls in the nearby forest. Good, bring them here. But that's probably not possible now because the adventurers from yesterday and today have already weakened our forces to the point where we can't compete with the gnolls. How long will it take? 50 sunrises and sunsets.
I never expected the lone wolf Shen Meng would actually die in this dungeon.
Hasn't he always been like this? Whenever he encounters a dungeon that counters him, he ends up falling because there's no one to cover for him.
That's true, but I never expected that idiot, in order to cut off others' escape routes, would go hunt the gnolls alone and end up getting himself killed.
So what should we do next? The Murloc hatchery is most likely underwater, and neither our classes nor our artifacts are suited for underwater combat. If we can't complete the escape mission, we'll be trapped in this dungeon.
The maximum number of challengers in this dungeon is 15. Besides us, and that there are 12 more slots. As long as one of them is good at underwater combat or can help us complete the escape mission, we can get out. So, let's head back to the exit.
How many times do I have to say it? My companion is a sea beast priest. The class is very strong in underwater combat. With his abilities, there's no way he couldn't even escape. There's definitely something off about this dungeon.
The key point is, right now, the only way to leave this dungeon is through the permanent escape mission. Now we're in trouble.
Let's head back to the exit and also take out that bastard who messed up the rotation mission in this dungeon. This dungeon can still take in 7 more people. Maybe among them, there will be someone who can help us complete the escape mission.
Suicide victim Wang E. Didn't he go to the monthly review? How is he showing up here?
Did you get him? No target. Maybe he never even came in. We've been played.
Not bad. Brother Hai, this is the first time I've heard of a level 6 adventurer's bounty being tied to an epic relic.
It's not really something to be proud of, and no matter how you look at it, it's just too strange for an official adventurer to have a public bounty on their head.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that's true, although the laws for adventurers are a bit different from those for ordinary people. But this is also the first time I've seen an official adventurer being publicly targeted with a bounty.
That's because the person who issued the bounty is quite special. She's the granddaughter of the late legendary adventurer Zhou Jianming, and Zhou Jianming died in the Gate of Heaven entrance reversal incident.
That hurts. Report it. So the descendants of Zhou Jianming, who died in battle at the Gate of Heaven, inherited his relics and enjoy many privileges.
Yes, and also because Zhou Jianming's grandson died in the graveyard, while you managed to save 2 people of average ability who shouldn't have survived. You cut off the only way out for her brother, so that's why Zhou Jianming's granddaughter is taking her anger out on you and wants you dead.
According to what you're saying, doesn't that mean our conflict is impossible to resolve?
It's not that bad. The boss has already arranged a meeting with the person in charge of Mi Province, who is also Zhou Jianming's old friend, as well as the issuer, to discuss this matter together. If things go quickly, we might have a result by this afternoon. We're not late, are we?
No, you're absolutely right on time, actually.
Good to hear.